Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to opening night of the Spring 24 Battle Court season. Tonight's game day will feature the defending champion Renegades and the Warriors. Let's now begin with player introductions for tonight's game day. We'll be introducing first the away team, the defending champion Renegades. From Miami, Florida, number 10, Joseph. From Miami, Florida, number 7, Ben. From San Sebastian, number 46, Arta. From Mutriku, number 40, Goenaga. From Mutriku, number 87, Arats. And your captain of the Renegades from Mutriku, number 20, Gosheri. And now the home team for tonight's game day, the Warriors. From Miami, Florida, number 24, Williams. From Miami, Florida, number 1, Correa. From Marquina, number 16, Julen. From Tijuana, Mexico, number 60, Manny. From Maléon, France, number 64, Nicolas. And your captain of the Warriors from New Haven, Connecticut, number 13, Douglas. And with that, the players salute you, the fans. We are ready to kick off our Spring 24 Battle Court season.
Man, oh man, it's good to be back, isn't it, Andrew?
It is great to be back. Welcome, everybody, joining us on the broadcast into another season of Battle Court Jai-Alai. I am Andrew Blackman, joined alongside Stu Nyman, bringing you 6 matches here on this opening night game day between the Renegades and Warriors. How you doing tonight, Stu?
I am doing well. A gracious good evening for everyone tuned in for Spring Battle Court 2024. We could not be happier to be here.
And just one big note for this season, Stu, a 6th team added to the Battle Court League here. We'll see the Fireballs in action on Monday. But right now, we have a Division 4 doubles match between Goenaga and Ben of the Renegades, a team we saw last season in the 4th ranked level, and Correa and Manny for the Warriors. 2 new players to this Warriors team. Actually, Correa dropping down a rank here. He's a 5th ranked player now. Manny was a 2 last year on the Cyclones. He makes his way to the Warriors here as a number 3 ranked player.
A lot of strategic moves made during the draft in January.
Yes.
Be curious to see how that plays out in the court.
Players ready to go. Renegades will have the serve to begin this evening. Away team has control of the serve. Ready to kick off this Spring 24 season, Stu. Good to be back.
Goenaga serves, we begin. That's an overserve. First fault. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And of course, anybody new here to Battle Court Jai-Alai, 2 serves, whether an over or under serve, always get that second serve. Must be good. Good serve land between 4 and 7, as Stu said.
Hard backhand to the inside. Ben on the scoop. Backhand from the 12 line. Here's Manny. Manny goes deep from the left side. Robote comes out. Robote forehand by Goenaga in the pad, and the pad is bad. First point of the evening going to the Warriors, Correa and Manny.
In about 2 months since we finished that fall season. Renegades are eventual champions, so a little bit of time to knock off some of the rust. They've been doing some practices, but nothing compares to game speed, getting out there under the bright lights on Friday night.
It starts quick.
Yeah, just a hook there early by Goenaga, one that we didn't really see him miss all last season.
Low hard serve by Correa to the backhand of Ben. Here's Manny. Manny from the forehand. Ben will let it pass. This is the rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Backhand by Manny. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 12 line. Ben on the catch. Backhand low and hard from the 11. Manny's there. Manny again, hard to the inside. Backhand now by Ben. Ben from the 11 line to the inside. Manny from the 11 line. He goes deep. Caught by Ben. Backhand from the 12 line. There's a catch by Correa in the front court. Low and hard, right up the middle. Catch by Manny. Backhand back to the inside. Backhand. Correa makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Harder to the left side of Ben. Here's the backhand again. Rebote left side by Goenaga. Rebote left side. Big bounce. Brought down by Manny. That ball took a wonky bounce off the side wall. Picked up nicely by Goenaga. Manny makes a save. That is not over the pad. That is in the pad. And the pad is bad. We're all tied up. 1 point apiece. Goenaga will serve for the Rebote Renegades.
The expectation's pretty high for this Correa and Manny team. We've seen them play together in Battle Court, a second-ranked team for the Cyclones. Now playing as a 4, some easier competition. Expectations really through the roof for this team. Starts with Correa up there in the front. Can he kill points consistently? We know what Manny's going to bring here in the backcourt. Really the key up there with number 1 in the white shirt.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Hard to the inside, low off the back wall. Rebote saved. Catch by Manny on the forehand. Lower to pass the front quarter. Here's the backhand by Manny. Manny now on the right side. He comes over the top. Catch by Goenaga. Hard to the back wall. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Correa. Stopped by Goenaga. Goenaga to the inside. Manny's there. Beautiful catch by Ben deep in the backcourt. Backhand hard to the inside by Correa. Ben now from the 12 line, keeps it inside. Ball close to the side wall, Manny picks it. Rebote coming way out to the 5 line. Forehand rebote by Goenaga. Here's Manny. Beautiful catch by Goenaga. Backhand. Wall to wall from the left side, on the wall for the rebote. That's a nice save by Correa. 2-all, that's out. Second point, a well-played point for Correa and Manny up. The Wall Warriors, Correa served.
A big miss on the 2-all from Goenaga. First time he's wound one up this season, and just got to get that down. Right off the release, came out high, and never had a chance of staying in the court.
Question of just throwing one and getting the feel for it. But you got to keep it between those lines. Hard serve by Correa, down low, caught by Ben. Here's Manny, over the top. Scoop by Goenaga. Rebote forehand by Correa, deep to the backcourt, beautifully thrown. Backhand by Ben to the inside. Rebote just missed on the left side of Correa. We're tied up, 2 points apiece. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points will win the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Even in this fifth season, Stu, you have to communicate out there.
Yes.
You see both Warriors going for it. Correa's the front quarter and pretty solid Robote. Just got to let him play his game up there in the front.
Correa just looking tenuous, not sure if he was supposed to go for it or not. And by the time the ball was in his cest, it was time for him to throw it. Here's a backhand by Manny. Catch by Correa. Backhand from the 6th line. Here's the backhand. Caught in the air by Ben. Ben from the right side, 10 line. Beautiful catch by Goenaga. Drop shot. Correa takes off. Will just miss. Well played by Goenaga, changing things up to the inside. That's 3 points for the Renegades in orange. Goenaga serves.
Correa committed hard to the outside, defending that 2-all. That's what you have to do up there in the front court. Defend those shots coming to the outside. Goenaga just found the real estate up there in the front, dropped it just above the pad, got the second bounce right along the sidewall too. Perfectly done.
Excellent catch by Manny off a tough serve by Goenaga. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Goenaga cuts it off, winds up, drop shot again. That will score at the side wall. Beautifully executed. Number 2 for Goenaga. The Renegades lead 4-2. Reminder, we're playing to 6 points. He wins this first set.
Went right back to it, Stu. Worked the first time, worked even better the second time. Warriors have to make that adjustment here. Just a lot of space up there in the front. Manny's either got to come down or Correa's got to defend it.
Correa picks the serves, throws a sidearm outside placement. Particularly aggressive play there by Correa. Keeps it close. Warriors have 3 points. Goenaga and Ben with 4. As you see on this replay, look, he just picks that serve. Where does he go? Outside. That's his weapon. General Manager Leon Shepard was telling him, man, that is your weapon, use it. Keep it on the right side.
Yeah, caroms, outside placements, anything from that right side. Correa's got a bunch of power, good control as well.
That is a picture-perfect serve by Correa to score. 4-4 is the score. Correa serves.
A lot of traffic there in front of Ben. Manny kind of moving around him. He didn't see that ball till it was crossing the sidewall and pretty much behind him.
Look, if you got a weapon, use it. Goenaga, that change-up drop shot to the inside. Correa, all this power on the right side. Goenaga picked that one. Correa read it perfectly. Flips it back up in a play. That's well executed by Correa on the serve. Robote left side. Catch by Goenaga. Goenaga hard to the inside, and Manny's there. Robote. Catch by Manny. Manny, Cortada, scooped up by Goenaga. Catch by Manny at the 11 line. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. High to the inside, and Manny's there. Here's the backhand. Catch by Ben. Backhand. Backhand by Manny. Good catch by Ben again. Backhand from the 12 line. Ben goes deep. Beautiful catch. Nice return by Manny from the 10 line. Here's Ben. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played on the forehand, up Goenaga. This one caught by Manny. Manny alone hard to the inside. Goenaga clears. Here's Ben on the backhand. Ben going deep. Robote coming out. At the side wall, Goenaga makes the play. Manny adjusts, moves up. Cortada will be stopped by Goenaga. Robote, shoulder level. Goenaga cuts it off up at the 4 line. Blasts it low. Scooped up by Manny. The splitter to the forehand of Ben. There's a catch by Ben. Forehand over the top. Manny over the top again. Here's the backhand by Goenaga. Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote coming out. Correa's there. He turns it to the inside. Goenaga on the catch. Backhand by Manny. He lifts it. Ben with a tip ball. It is 5 points for the Warriors. Correa and Manny, this is possible set point.
Early on, a couple of mistakes for Gonaga and Ben gave the Warriors some points. They've earned these last couple. They were down 4-2, 3 straight, now holding a 5-4 advantage, looking to take this opening set.
And they got a general manager in Leon Shepard, known in the highlight world as Tevin.
Yep.
Right over here on the sideline, watching every catch and every throw.
But he was engaged in the practices, too, that we had an opportunity to see.
On the court with assessment.
Playing, player coach, really, just helping these guys, getting them comfortable, playing with a lot of confidence. And so far for Correa, he's killed a point. Serve looks good. Good opening set.
Powerful serve by Correa. Good catch. Returned by Ben. Manny's there. Manny on the backhand. Wall to wall. Robote kicking way out on the inside. Robote left side. Caught by Gonaga. Gonaga sends it deep. Robote left side by Manny. Straight to the forehand of Gonaga.
Oh,
beautiful forehand return by Gonaga. Will score. It is 5-5. This is set point.
And second time around for Gonaga, able to kill it up there on the forehand. Manny made a great scoop a few points ago. This time just beat him to the inside.
See Gonaga there when he makes the catch. He takes a picture so he knows where he's throwing. By taking a picture means he just kind of scopes out as he's making the catch where he wants to throw the ball.
The contact with the sidewall key. Beat Manny to the inside. 5-5. This is for the sets, too.
Hard serve by Gonaga, stopped by Manny. Catch by Ben. There's the catch by Manny. He goes deep. Robote's on the wall. Gonaga makes the save. Gonaga calls Ben off. Plays the Robote to the inside. Manny takes it on the bounce. Gonaga, backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand. Gonaga attacking, will not make the play. Here's Ben from the 11. Catch on the forehand of Correa. Correa powerfully from the right side, and Ben is there. Great catch by Manny, taking it off the sidewall on the forehand. Big bounce, stopped by Gonaga. Drop shot.
See if he get up there.
Correa gets there, stops it, just flips it back into play. This is going to be a tough catch. And it will score. Beautifully played by Correa. Point and set to Correa and Manny. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our second set.
Oh, what a nice throw there by Correa. The key didn't overthrow it.
Exactly.
Got Ben trapped in the corner, forced him to make a decision. Could Gonaga have gotten there? Well, Ben didn't want to let that ball drop.
How often do we see a player get the ball up there at the front wall? Everyone on the roster is strong, so they typically get the ball. They'll overthrow it. What happens when you overthrow it, you blast it high on the back wall, you're feeding the Robote. That's not the case here. Now, too cute by a half, I believe, is the way it, it's worked for him. Not that time. Correa was looking for it. Look at what Correa, look at that placement.
Kicking up on the wall, deep in the backcourt.
He threw it at Ben. He threw it to Ben. Sometimes throwing that ball right to your opponent's feet is the most difficult place for them to catch it. Here we are in the ESPN3 and DraftKings. I got to get used to saying that. And DraftKings Players Cage. This is the area where players come to take a break in between sets. 2 minutes between sets, 3 minutes between matches with 6 matches on the evening. There is your general manager.
We were talking about him, Stu. There he is.
We have a general manager in the cage. My, oh my, don't know that I've seen that often.
GMs this season very heavily involved in the draft process, and nobody more involved than Tevin himself.
Absolutely. Former Magic City original alum from 2018. Mike Diaz out there with the new. It's interesting to watch that one because that's an entirely new team. Entirely new team with the Fireballs that we'll be seeing on a Monday. Managed by Mike Diaz. Happy to see that. You are watching Battle Court live from Miami, Florida.
Yes, opening match tonight. This is a Division 4 fourth-ranked doubles matchup. Coming up next, get right into a top-ranked singles match. Gaucheri against Douglas, a classic here in Battle Court. Then Arta against Julin, 4th Division singles. Then Joseph and Arantz against Williams and Manny, Division 5 doubles. Gaucheri and Ben take on Douglas and Julin, Division 2 doubles. And then our 6th and final match, Gonaga and Arta against Correa and Nicholas. That will be Division 3, third-ranked doubles. That is the full slate of 6 matches, which makes up the full game day this Friday night. Renegades lost the opening set. They begin set number 2 with control of the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring: the first team to reach 6 points wins the set. The first team to win 2 sets wins the match. Goenaga will serve for the Renegades. Good hard serve to start things off. Here's a backhand by Manny. Goenaga, beautiful catch, nice return. Manny, backhand from the 12 line. Ben's there. Here's a catch by Manny. Manny comes over the top. Goenaga with the catch. Backhand from the 7 line, wall to wall. Robote forehand hard to the inside by Correa. 2-all stop by Correa. Oy, ay, 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 escapa. That ball escapes to the outside. The judge apparently has crossed himself. We know he's okay. Welcome to Magic City, Tina.
First day on the job too, Stu, huh? Take a look at this. I mean, it doesn't get much more dangerous. Doesn't have full control of the ball. Look at how it escapes outside right over his head. My goodness.
Let's just hope that the judge stays.
Let's hope he comes back tomorrow, Stu. Goenaga and Ben, 1-0 lead.
Beautiful serve. Nice return here by Manny. Robote for left side. This one caught by Manny. Manny from the forehand. Passes. Good catch by Ben at the 10 line. Backhand. Robote forehand saved to the inside. Goenaga's there. Robote coming out to Correa. Correa from the forehand. That hits the overhead screen. That's out of play. 2 points for the orange shirts. Goenaga and Ben of the Renegades. Goenaga serves.
When you feed the Robote like that, next time I'd like to see Correa just throw something a little lower and harder, force a difficult catch up there as opposed to maybe flirting with that overhead screen. Really
like he did when he saved the drop shot.
Right.
Exactly. When he saved the drop shot, we saw that.
No reason to give away that point. Give your team a chance at it.
Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote forehand. Correa goes in, makes the catch. Here's the backhand from the 7 line. It passes. Robote to the sidewall. Robote to the inside. Good catch. Nice return. Ball tipped by Goenaga. Looked like he was going in for the kill. That's a point for the Warriors, Correa and Manny. Correa has the serve.
Exactly right, Stu. Saw the same thing. Thinking about the costado, maybe a 2-wall as opposed to securing that catch.
Maybe another drop shot.
Seen a bunch of them so far. That's been the most successful kill shot for the Renegades. Been better defended here in the second half of this match. Manny doing a good job coming from the backcourt. Even Correa moving well laterally from the outside to get back in there. Just the first point for the Warriors here in set number 2.
Fault, under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's second serve by Correa. It is good. Backhand by Ben. What a catch by Manny at the 11 line. Manny on the backhand from the 9 to the inside. Robote, the rebound from the back wall. Catch by Manny. Ben from the forehand over the top. Manny's there. Manny over the top to the inside. Ball tipped by Manny at the 11 line. His first miss. That's a 3rd point for the orange shirts, Goenaga and Ben. Goenaga has the serve.
So impressed with Manny season after season. Just a rock here in the backcourt. Did it for the Cyclones, led into the championship in the opening season. He's a great pickup for this Warriors team, especially as a 3rd-ranked player. He's going to do some damage all season long.
Backhand by Manny. Goenaga's there. Manny again to the inside. Goenaga at the 9 line. Backhand by Manny. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 12. Correa has it on the forehand, takes a peek, throws it, Karam, that scores. Well played. 2 points for Correa and Manny. Correa serves.
Well, first time we've seen the Karam. Kill shot, sidewall, front wall opens up towards those judges there on the outside.
Look where Goenaga's standing. Goenaga's standing about the 9 line.
A little sidearm too.
Yeah, and was cutting back to the inside. So getting a sidearm Karam to open up from the inside, not easily done.
Exactly why he caught Goenaga flat-footed.
Under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
And he serves from Correa, also coming a little more up the middle, kind of baiting Goenaga into a tough scoop or forcing Ben to make a tough catch right on the wall, deep in the backcourt.
Goenaga picks it. Drop shot. Manny gets there, blasts it hard, and hard it goes. That is juggled by Ben.
It was.
Correa and Manny have 3. Goenaga and Ben have 3. 3-3 is the score. First to 6 will win the set.
A great reaction by Ben to get out there in time, but that ball definitely lost control with the basket. I don't know if we're going to get another. Yeah, we are right here. Look at this move to the outside. You'll see pretty clearly that ball must maintain contact, and that was
definition.
That did not.
Definition of juggle. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
That ball can roll around in the basket as long as it maintains.
Has to maintain contact with the surface of the cesta. Here's Ben on the backhand. Manny moves up. Backhand by Manny. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Correa forehand Robote to Ben. He makes the catch. Hard throw. Catch by Goenaga. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. That is a point for the orange shirts. Goenaga and Ben, they lead 4-3.
That's a break, and not a great philo. Costado straight to the outside from Goenaga. Correa could have caught that in the air. It's difficult on the bounce. You don't have a lot of time to react to it, but right in the air to the forehand.
Absolutely.
Correa maybe thinking about killing that point as opposed to securing the catch.
Beautiful catch by Manny coming hard off the side wall to 12 line. Here's the Robote for Goenaga. Catch by Correa. Backhand. Backhand by Manny. Wall to wall. Robote coming out to Goenaga. 12 by Goenaga. Stopped by Correa. Correa hard on that throw. That ball will score. 4-4 is the score. Correa serves.
And the key, the side wall, Correa making contact with the side wall before that first bounce.
Absolutely.
Really killed all the momentum of that ball.
No question that Correa and Manny would like to see this end in straight sets. Also would say that might be a little bit of a surprise for everyone here if that's able to happen.
Well, again, Goenaga and Ben, one of the better 4th-ranked doubles teams last season. You got these guys coming in their first match to take them out. It'd be quite the statement.
Good hard serve by Correa. Here's the catch by Manny. Manny hard to the inside. Goenaga's there. Manny advances, takes it in the air. Backhand, hard to the inside. Ben is there. Backhand. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote. Catch by Manny. Backhand. Robote forehand saved by Correa. Goenaga will take it on the forehand. This ball caught by Manny. Scoot. Drop shot. Along the wall, it scores. Beautifully played by Goenaga to score. It is 5-4. Possible set point for the orange shirts, Goenaga and Ben.
Unfortunate for the Renegades that it was as well placed as it ended up being, right on the numbers. Correa got there in plenty of time. That was more difficult catch there with the ball right on the numbers as opposed to anything else.
Absolutely.
He makes that catch 100 times out of 100 if it's off the wall. Not that one. Well placed.
Manny moves up to make the catch over the top. Scoop by Goenaga. Manny saves the rebote. Goenaga attacks, has it at the 3 line. Drop shot. Off the tip it goes. That is set to Goenaga and Ben. We have split sets. Goenaga and Ben with 1 set. Correa and Manny with a set. We'll move on to a third decisive set in just 2 minutes.
Yeah, opening match of the season, just 1 point shy of the maximum through 2 sets. Well played, back and forth.
One of the things that we did see happening in the draft, as you remember, Andrew, because you were there, was we saw the creation of parity.
Yep, a lot of it.
We saw the creation of parity as these teams were coming together. We didn't see any significant mismatches. We didn't see any of the teams going, oh, wait a second, maybe we should have chosen that guy. And we don't know that we're not going to see that at some point, but we're certainly not seeing it right now.
I mean, look at that Warriors roster, adding Douglas to go with Nicholas. Now Julian as a 4th-ranked player. Manny is their 3. You got Correa, who was their 4 last year, now a 5. You add Williams to that mix with some championship experience. This is a team that's thinking towards the championship.
No
These Renegades put up a banner last season. This is a great test for the Warriors early on, and so far, looks like they're going to be a real threat.
And as we move out throughout the evening, don't forget you're watching Battle Court live from Miami, Florida. 6 matches planned for this evening and every Friday night now through May. The end of May, actually. Just in the beginning of the night's action. Goenaga and Ben going up against Correa and Manny.
Yeah, we got a lot of highlighted play. Just first match, 2 singles matches coming up next, and 3 doubles will close out the day.
Yep. The Battle Court season has started for 2024. Play Mondays at 5, Tuesdays at 5, Fridays at 7. There's going to be 3 Sundays in there. 2 in February, 1 in March. You can catch all of that on highlightworld.com. Full schedule and statistics available right there at highlightworld.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set. The winner of this set wins the match. Correa will have the serve for the Warriors.
Yeah, scoring in Battle Court, you get 1 point per singles win, 1.5 points for your team for a doubles win. This being a doubles match here, 1.5 points will be awarded to the winner. See where those points go. Warriors have the serve here to open up set 3.
None other than team owner Udonis Haslam, Miami great.
Just in time here for this third set.
Just had his jersey retired within the last few weeks.
He did.
Team owner of the Renegades has joined us live here at Magic City. There's a serve by Correa. Quartada's serve is short. Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Correa's second serve is good. Caught by Goenaga. Philo picked up by Correa and a beautiful catch. Manny's looking for the difficult rebote. It's going to the inside. Goenaga has it. He goes back to the inside. Rebote left side, right up the middle. Scooped up by Goenaga. Goenaga hard to the inside. That will score. First point of the third set goes to Goenaga and Ben of the Renegades. Goenaga serves.
Yeah, Manny a little further up towards the front wall than we're used to seeing. Goenaga put it right at his feet. Get that opening point of our third and decisive set.
Typical Miami Lake crowd here at Magic City. Now as the seats filling up for opening night, Spring 2024 Battle Court. Good to see. Here's a catch by Ben. Ben comes over the top. Rebote save. Here's a catch by Manny. Catch by Goenaga. 2-all. Stopped by Correa. Correa hard from the right side. Stopped by Ben. Manny adjusts, reaches up high from the 9 line, sends it back to pass. Catch by Ben. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's Manny. Backhand to the inside. Wall to wall, low to the rebote at the sidewall. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. We are tied up at 1 point apiece. Don't forget, we are in the third and final decisive set here for this match. The first team to reach 6 points will take the match. Correa serves.
Ben's been pretty solid there in the back. Just haven't seen him quite miss one like that. Coming right to him on the left side, usually his bread and butter. Inopportune drop here ties it up, 1-1.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. The good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Correa really working it towards
that underserve.
Yeah,
all day long.
Just flirting with that serve, trying to basically get it right past Goenaga and have it drop before Ben. Tough play.
That's over.
Fault over serve, double fault.
fault.
Loss of point. Goenaga and Ben lead with 2 points. Goenaga will take over the serve.
It's one of those, I mean, typically right out of the cesta, you can tell, and where it hit off that wall, pretty high off the panel, that thing just shot up and never really had a chance of dropping down in that service box.
Has a lot to do also with who you see up in the service box, who's taking the serve. Is it a guy that likes to take serves? Goenaga is definitely someone who likes to take serves.
Very aggressive in this match.
Hard throw by Manny. Here's Ben. Manny will take it on the bounce. Forehand to the inside. Goenaga's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Catch by Goenaga. Drop shot.
Oh,
Manny has it on the forehand. Manny going for that 3-wall play. Goenaga calling him off.
Oh, what a save.
Goenaga made a tremendous save. Manny stays in the front court, rifles it, and it scores. Tremendous play by Goenaga and Manny staying up there. The score is 2-2. This match has been as close as it can be, point for point.
Another drop shot. Look at Manny. I mean, he's really done a good job of taking this away in the second half of this match. Scored twice in a row, haven't gotten it since. Goenaga aggressively calling him off on that 3-wall, kind of took him out of position and gave the Warriors that point.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. This second serve must be good. Beautiful serve by Correa crossing the side wall. Backhand by Ben. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Goenaga picks it up. There's the backhand by Manny. Goenaga again. Catch by Manny. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Goenaga calls for the rebote, plays it from the forehand. Manny takes it on the bounce. Forehand straight back. Rebote, left side, saved by Goenaga. Here's Manny. Manny to the inside, sidewall play, picked up by Ben. Ben, Kikaba, the big bounce. Stopped by Manny. Manny sends it deep, drops the 11 line, rebote by Goenaga. Here's Manny on the catch. Good catch by Goenaga. Rebote's save is gonna land right in. Goenaga with a great pick. Split placement stopped. Karam will score.
Got him.
3 points for the black and white shirts. Correa and Manny for the Warriors. Correa serves. Yeah, that's nasty. That's tough highlight play. That really is. Look, if I have the shot, the player with the ball has the right to throw whatever he wants. The player without the ball has to get out of the way. It's just that simple. If that means that you got to lay face first on the ground, you got to do it. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Goenaga picks it. Drop shot. Manny gets to another one. Lighter play to the inside. Ben with the catch on the forehand. Correa will save the rebote. Big bounce coming in on the wall. That's a floater. Manny stays in the front court. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Backhand by Ben. Robote save. It's a 2-all. Does not open. Goenaga stops it. Hard throw. Caught beautifully by Manny. Manny with the coastie. Caught by Goenaga. Goenaga with another drop shot. This one hits the overhead screen on the return. We are at 3-3. The ball doesn't want to have anything left to do with this match, so we'll bring out a new ball. Play will continue. Score is 3-3. We're playing to 6.
You have to keep that drop shot to Correa's left side if he does get up there. Not quite as effective as killing it from that left compared to his right. You see here, this was a few points ago, that carom, you say, gotta give way. And Manny's throwing the carom. Goenaga has to duck. Ben nearly tracking it down on the outside.
Yeah, it's one of those things where the right shot to throw is a carom. The right shot to throw is carom because your opponent's trapped inside. It's not the friendliest play, but it's new ball in. Play will continue.
A new ball at this stage of the match. 3-3 in a third set. May get some longer points here now for a second.
There's the backhand to the inside. Manny will pick this up on the scoop. Backhand from the 10 line. Goenaga's there. Backhand. Forehand by Manny. Goenaga takes it from the sidewall at the 8 line. There's the backhand. Catch by Manny. Backhand from the 12. Ben on the catch. Manny turns, saves the rebote. Goenaga will take it on the bounce. Hard to the inside. Rebote by Manny. Goenaga attacks, has it on the 3 line. Drop shot. Read by Correa, but it was juggled. He went for it on the forehand. That is a 4th point for Goenaga and Ben. We're playing to 6. Goenaga serves.
Tough to control, especially on that right side. You said it, Stu. Even if he does
preferred side. I mean, that's his preferred side. If I'm in the 3rd set and I'm Correa and I have that weapon of a right side, if I feel I can get it on my right side, I'm going to go for it. But
have to play to your strengths at this point in the match. And just couldn't make that catch.
Correa will pick the serve on the forehand. Blasts the forehand, low end hard. What a catch by Ben. Manny on the catch. Forehand from the 10 line. Ben on the backhand to the inside. Here's Manny. Backhand powerfully thrown. Catch by Ben. He makes the catch behind him at the 12 line. Manny's there. Backhand to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand from the 12 line. Manny takes it in the air. Backhand from the 10. Ben on the forehand. Right side. Right up the middle. Manny makes the catch behind the 13 line. Low and hard. Goenaga will pick it up. Backhand. Low and hard to the inside, and Manny's there. Goenaga calls for the rebote, makes the save. Correa has it on the left side. Lost his footing on the backhand. That is a loss of point. Goenaga and Ben have possible match point. Gotta be frustrating for Correa. He's played really well right up to that point. Not sure if he was trying to change his throw. It was just very awkward after he made the catch. Ball over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Second serve by Goenaga is good. Here's Manny on the return. Backhand by Goenaga. Manny will keep it on the left side. Backhand to the inside. Rebote for Goenaga. He makes the save. Manny makes the catch. He advances. Hard to the inside. Passing the front quarter. Ben with a clutch catch at the 12 line. Here's Manny. Backhand from the 10. Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote saved by Manny. Goenaga at the 4. Drop shot.
Oh, that may do it.
That will score for the win. Point set and match to Goenaga and Ben winning in the 3rd and decisive set, 6-3.
First points for our Spring 24 Battle Court season go to the defending champion Renegades. 1.5 courtesy of Goanaga and Ben, picking up the win in our opening match this evening. Up next, top-ranked singles match. Just under 3 minutes goes Sherry versus Douglas. You see Douglas ready for that singles match. Go Sherry. There he is in the backcourt, right behind him. Always fun when we have two young, exciting stars in this league going at it, Stu, and that's exactly what we have coming up here.
Absolutely. Both of these young men born in the same hospital, New Haven, Connecticut, about 4 months between each other, I believe it was. Both of their fathers played on the former Milford Highline roster. Ball just took
another ball.
Another ball. Ball hit the over.
It's a common theme. See new ball back in play, and Douglas knocks down another one. All right. Playing a little pinball out here during the practice, but we'll continue this match here. We get our second match going in about 1.5 minutes. But first, let's hear from Goanaga and Ben.
All right, Goanaga, Ben, congratulations on your first win of the season. How are you feeling right now?
We're feeling real good. We know when we on the same page, we're a pretty formidable duo, and we understand, what the expectations are. We got a target on our back as defending champs, and we know what kind of team we're playing in the Warriors, so we just knew we had to be on our A game, and I was happy we was able to execute that.
Goanaga, you kept throwing drop shots. You kept going for the drop shot. Tell me a little bit, what was your strategy behind that?
Yeah, I think that on that team, Manny was the best player, and I know also that the Correa is really strong with his right side, so I try to avoid that and throw some drop shot in case of he catches, to catch with the left side and he doesn't do that much damage.
Well guys, thank you so much for this interview. We'll see what else happens tonight.
Thank you.
And we thank Goanaga and Ben. Let's introduce a singles match coming up next. Douglas, new to this Warriors team here, was the first pick in this season's draft. He's taken on a staple of this Renegades roster, the captain, two-time champion. That is number 20, Go Sherry. Undefeated in singles last season with a record of 8-0. Douglas looking to snap that winning streak here, and probably the best candidate to do so, Stu.
No question about it. Whenever Go Sherry and Douglas are on the court, it's always fun. I expect it'll be fun tonight.
Yeah, Go Sherry 8-0, Douglas 6-2, top two records in the number 1 ranked singles division last season. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our second match this evening, a top-ranked singles match. Representing the defending champion Renegades, we have number 20, Go Sherry. And representing the Warriors, we have number 13, Douglas. There's a serve. The singles match is underway. Back into the inside. Here's Go Sherry at the 11 line. Powerful throw into the corner. Here's the Rebote. A rebound off the back wall. Laid up by Douglas. Sherry. Oh, bullet here. That one passing Douglas. Off the back wall. Another forehand save. Here's Go Sherry at the 9 line. Powerful backhand inside. Cut off in the air. Here's Douglas. Up just one a little higher. Rebote of his own. There's Go Sherry. Back inside for Douglas. Sherry now just beyond the 10 line. Rebote now for Douglas, the 2-wall. Drop low into the pad. First point of our second match goes to Go Sherry, the Renegade. And Douglas really going for a 2-wall. That's a tough shot. Off the Rebote early on in this match. Wants to set the tone. Kind of going for broke there early on. backhand, that is on the numbers. Pulled in by Gaucheri at the 11 line. Here's Douglas now, ranging behind him at the 10. High hard backhand, here's the rebote for Douglas. Powerful save high off the front wall. Gaucheri now whips it back inside. There's Douglas to scoop it up. Will clip off the sidewall. Gaucheri stands in there. Forehand, low and hard, right at the feet. Scoop attempt, miss. Rebote not there. 2 straight for Gaucheri. He leads 2-0.
Douglas threw a 2-wall, but it was not a good 2-wall. That's the problem. It literally came straight to the forehand of Gaucheri. Douglas a little tenuous when it comes to throwing those shots. I also have to mention that Douglas is just recently off injured reserve with, I think he was out 30 days with an elbow injury, partial tear at the base of the tricep.
As an overserve. Second serve coming up for Gaucheri. Good serve lanes between the 4 and 7 line.
So don't know if he's tenuous with these shots, but if you're going to throw the 2-wall, throw the 2-wall. It's got to cut out.
Douglas goes up to that serve. Powerful backhand. Comes shooting off the back wall. Here's Gaucheri on the rebote. That one kicked up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. First point for Douglas and the Warriors. He serves.
How does that happen, you ask? Did you ask me that? Someone asked me that. Yeah, I think you did. Off mic. You're trying to get the ball way over your opponent's head. You're trying to pass him. You're trying to pass your opponent. You got to keep in mind where that overhead screen is. Overhead screen is out of bounds, just like the pad and those lines.
It's an overserve. Second serve coming up for Douglas. Saw some of Douglas's serving in practice, was really flirting with the back part of that service spot, getting a big bouncing serve, crossing deep in the backcourt, and seemingly with that first serve going for it again.
It keeps your opponent deep, I get it, but got to get it in.
That one right on the wall, that is tipped. 3 points now for Gaucheri of the Renegades.
Gaucheri doesn't look like he's missed a beat since he left at the end of last season. Sometime, well, again, you know, in previous seasons we've had 2 months off. It's been a little over a month break.
Yeah, a month and a half.
Yeah, about a month and a half. So a little less time, a little less downtime. Gaucheri looks good.
Backhand. Here's a rebote, saved by Gaucheri. Right on the numbers again. Tough catch by Douglas. There's a backhand, dropping low at the 9 line. Gaucheri stands in. Powerful backhand, 2 pass. Forehand rebote, back to the left side of Gaucheri. He's at the 10 line. Low runner. Here's Douglas now, switching from left to right. This one cutting back inside. Tough rebote there. Got it deep into the backcourt. Here's Douglas now. Forehand, low and hard. Gaucheri back in there. Tough catch overhead.
Gaucheri's catching has just been spot on.
Forehand rebote. Gaucheri letting that one pass set up in the middle of the court. 2-wall with a big bounce. Douglas stops it. Forehand from the outside. Back in there. He'll score. Douglas cuts the deficit to just 1. 3-2. He serves.
Beautifully caught by Douglas. Took his time. Scoped out where his opponent was. Threw it exactly right at his feet. Well done. I like to tell the players in practice, the sidewall is your friend. Make use of it. Throw caroms off of it. When you throw the ball, try to keep it next to it.
Here's Gaucheri from deep in the backcourt. Right on the inside for Douglas. Pulls it off the sidewall. Rebote left side. With a big bounce. There's Douglas inside to control it. Forehand rebote on a knee. One laid up. Here's Douglas on the costado. It's a 2-wall. Gaucheri takes off. Overran it. Missed that one on the outside. That's going to tie it up. 3-3.
Good throw by Douglas. So not a particularly good 2-wall. What I mean by that has nothing to do with how Douglas threw it. You want those 2-walls to hit the sidewall, hit the front wall, hit the floor close to, up near the front wall and cut out. You want those 2-walls to be landing on the floor about the 2-3 line if you can get them there and cutting straight out. That's what Gaucheri was prepared for. Came up on him kind of quick and he dropped the ball.
Gaucheri from the corner comes out on the left side. Douglas looking for the rebote. Forehand rebote, wall to wall. Gaucheri, that one laid up. Douglas runs under it. Powerful forehand to the inside. Gaucheri backs up. He scoops it up. Douglas now up at the 9 line. Doesn't overthrow the backhand. Gaucheri's got to play front ways. His forehand ripped back inside. Douglas stands in, scooped it up. Forehand Robote inside. Douglas takes that one in the air. 2-wall. Scores. 4-3 advantage for Douglas.
Gaucheri trying out, I think, for a judging position here at Magic City. We can talk about that.
He was asking for pad. We'll see here. I mean, right away he looked. Right away the judge called it. Didn't see pad. 4-3 lead here for Douglas. One caught overhead, backhand. Ooh. Got away from it, lifted up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri serves.
Again, when you're trying to pass your opponent, you need to keep that overhead screen in mind.
Here's a backhand inside. Gaucheri takes it off the sidewall. Powerful return. Robote left side. Right back to the inside. Douglas asking for interference.
Interference has been ruled. The point will be replayed.
Interference ruled. Point will be replayed. And interference, we will just replay the point. Gaucheri had the serve. It is 4-4. He has both serves if he needs them. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Backhand, right on the inside. Robote comes shooting out high. Gaucheri able to pass. Douglas has to come back for it. Drops it inside. Here's Gaucheri. Inside placement. Douglas now without the helmet. Shoots a 2-wall. That one opens up to score. Douglas with 5 points. He has a possible set point. Douglas kicking the helmet out of the way for safety and then goes right back to the 2-wall. Gaucheri hesitates here. Maybe, yeah, that's not really sure what happened there. Definitely could have gotten to that 2-wall, hesitated for a second, and not going to get out there if you hesitated. Powerful backhand. There's Douglas. What a catch up at the 9 line. Robote left side to the outside. Ties it up at 5-5. What a shot by Gaucheri. We are at set point. Gaucheri serves. Straight to the outside off the Robote. Douglas not expecting it. That little salute. You recognize the great shot that came right back to him. 5-5. This is for the set. Some close matches early on here, Stu. Powerful serve. Douglas stands in beyond the 12 line. Here's the backhand. Right on the numbers. Gaucheri. That one is not going to make it. Point and set. Douglas takes it 6-5. 2 minutes. We will play set number 2. Maximum points in set number 1 between Gaucheri and Douglas. It's what we're used to seeing between these two players. They deliver another classic here in the opening set. Got some replays here. Set number 1. There's Douglas losing the helmet.
Yeah, we made chin straps mandatory 4 years ago. Just literally for this.
They make something that keeps the helmet connected to the body when you fall down, you know?
And the reason why is if Gaucheri gets that and throws it back nice and hard, it's dangerous.
I don't want to say for certain, but I think that's why Gaucheri hesitated. I think he didn't know where the helmet was and didn't want to run into it. Either way.
There's 100 different reasons why we have that rule, and 2 of them are right there. Why do we have helmets in highlight to begin with? Because one of the greatest highlight players of all time, easily the greatest player of the 20th century, Don Fernando Orbea, was hit in the head with a highlight ball back 1960. Oh, before we go on with there's Udonis Haslem joining us in the ESPN3 DraftKings Sportsbook Players Cage. Anyway, we wear our helmets because one of the best players of all time had his career ended by taking a ball to the head.
And these are 2 pretty good players. Don't want to see any, certainly not these guys, take one and to be out for an extended period of time. So that all squared away. Maybe for the next match. We'll begin set number 2.
Always hope.
Always hopes to. Set number 2, Gaucheri has the serve. There's a serve by Gaucheri. You begin with an overserve. Second serve coming up. Almost a little wild on these serves, Stu. Throwing it just so hard, they seemingly no control.
Yeah, I don't know if he's sending a message or just missing the box.
One over, not under, and then one over here and begin this second set. Second serve, though, is good. Here, backhand, low and hard. Gaucheri gets up there, shoots a 2-wall. That will score.
Beautifully done.
Gaucheri on the board first here in our second set. Yeah, 2-all opening up. Douglas not able to get out there in time. Douglas handles the serve, back beyond the 12. Here's Gaucheri standing in, takes it in the air. Low runner again, there's Douglas. Powerful return up at the 8 line. Here's Robote 2-wall. Stop down the outside, Douglas now. Karam return. Gaucheri's gonna stop that one. Here's Gaucheri, winds it up. Arambola back to the outside, scores. 2-0 advantage for Gaucheri.
Aggressive play by both players. Gaucheri here on the 2-wall. Douglas reads it well, stops it on the forehand. Goes for a carom. Gaucheri reads it beautifully, stops it. Carambola. What's a carambola? Carambola is thrown to the front wall, goes to the side wall, cuts back to the outside. Throw the ball where your opponent's not.
Backhand by Douglas. That got away from him. Kicking up in the overhead screen and out of play. 3-0 lead for Gaucheri.
Tell you, I understand those previous overserves. Gaucheri's really firing that serve in there.
I think that kind of caused the ball to juggle around in that basket of Douglas and to lose control, send that one high in the overhead screen on the return. Different pace to these serves. What's that interference call? There's Douglas handling that one, backed up to the glass. Gaucheri up at the 10, backhand inside. The Chula. The Chula scores for Gaucheri, 4-0 advantage.
See if Gaucheri has a dinner reservation locally.
We'll check the,
he looks
check
like
the local.
He looks like he's in a hurry. I mean, he can't leave till the evening's over, but.
Yeah, the pace has really shifted. What a catch by Gaucheri on the wall. Faked the outside, kept it in here. Here's Douglas, backhand. Sherry now, gonna keep it back up the middle. Douglas on the costado, whips it inside, low and hard. The scoop is missed. Douglas on the board in our second set with his first point.
There will be no shutout. You can tell that Gaucheri had a pace going there and had a rhythm going, but
Robote comes shooting out. Douglas back inside. Gaucheri letting it pass. Digs out a tough Robote. That one not going to make
by
it.
Douglas. You know, you have referred to it previously as momentum, and there's no question that Gaucheri had momentum, was setting the pace at these points. And he gets a little cross, and all of a sudden Douglas takes over. Gaucheri's just 2 away from winning the set. Let's see if Douglas has a comeback in here.
High bouncing serve taken by Gaucheri at the 12. Right back into the corner. It's cutting inside. Here's Douglas on the Robote. Gaucheri high to the inside, dropping low. Douglas couldn't get there in the air. The scoop is missed. 5-2 lead for Gaucheri. He's got a possible set point.
Always more difficult to catch the ball after it has touched the surface. So you want to catch that ball in the air whenever possible, not on the scoop.
You can just tell by that reaction. Douglas trying to get there in the air, just a little bit late. Backhand to the inside, Gaucheri on the move. Forehand Robote rifled at the 8-line, wall to wall. Douglas, nice return of his own, back into the corner. Douglas up at the front court at the 6-line, to wall, thrown to score. It extends the set here. Douglas serves. Gaucheri still with a possible set point.
Possible set point here for Gaucheri in the orange shirt. Douglas won the first set. Certainly would like to see a comeback here. He's more than capable of making these next 3 points. Gaucheri more than capable of shutting that down.
Robote saved by Douglas. Gaucheri has to come back for it. He gets there at the 11 line. Here's Douglas again up in the front court and lost it on the backswing. Point and set. Gaucheri takes it 6-3. We're going to have a third set to decide this match. That's a tough one, Stu. Thinking about the shot, threw a nice 2-all before. Cut the deficit to just 1, and instead it's going back to the bench for a third set.
Here we are back in the ESPN3 and DraftKings Sportsbook Players Cage. You see Gaucheri there of the Renegades in the foreground. First set for Douglas winning 6-5, Gaucheri winning 6-3. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First to win 2 sets wins the match. It's all going to come down to this third and decisive set.
Douglas new to this Warriors team here in our spring 24 season. As is Manny, their former captain of the Cyclones. A lot of experience on this Warriors team now.
There's Gaucheri getting a spa treatment by Ben.
Do
they pay extra for that?
Probably fogging up the glasses too. Probably not the most helpful, but I'm sure it feels nice. That's what we love about Ben. Former captain of this team, always keeping the team hydrated, cool, whatever they need.
On the replay there, beautiful 2-wall by Gaucheri. Salute from Douglas. He knew it. Just beautifully executed. Really well done.
Smilet's here into the second set now. Look at this stop by Douglas on the outside. Right when he opens up, Gaucheri takes off.
Yeah, read perfectly by Gaucheri. He knew he was throwing it.
He overran the first one that time. Nice carambola return. Ends the point in his favor. Third set between Douglas and Gaucheri. 1 point to be awarded here for a singles win. Douglas will have the serve.
Again, no blowouts in this battle court. The first one went 3 sets. This second one is going 3 sets.
Douglas serves. We begin our third and decisive set. Hard backhand again into the Chula. Douglas able to dig it out. Here's Gaucheri advancing up at the 5 line to the inside. That scores. Quick first point goes to Gaucheri of the Renegades.
Douglas had to commit inside or out. Gaucheri taking just that extra half second to see which way he was going. Threw it the opposite way.
Yeah, that was the first opportunity. Gaucheri had it on the costado in front of the 5 line. Doesn't miss many from there and holds true again here this season. Hard serve taken in by Douglas in the corner. Gaucheri backpedals, just does get out there, makes a rebote save. Douglas tries to beat him inside. Gaucheri up the wall. He's down with the ball. Douglas beat him to the inside. He's got a chance at it. He digs it out. There's going to be a big bouncer. Douglas cuts it off straight to the outside. Gaucheri got there, but couldn't make the catch.
That was such a well-played point by both Douglas and Gaucheri. It's almost like they took the first 2 sets to warm up, and now all of a sudden they are both spot on. Me, of course, you know, is the rules keeper back here. I'm going to say it's all because of the chin strap.
Yeah. Let's help settle into this match.
Douglas added a chin strap. It looks nice, and he's playing good. Look at this beautiful catch here by Gaucheri.
What a catch.
Beautifully played at the sidewall.
A wonky rebote. Douglas stays with it. Big bouncer controlled by Gaucheri. He's got the 2-wall. That scores.
That's the whole thing, especially for those of you new to Jai-Alai. You say, why doesn't he read his body language? And he's trying to read his body language. The more skilled the player is, the more skilled they are at concealing what their intent is. I'm swinging around, I'm swinging on my left, in the costado position, up around my shoulder. Am I going inside? Am I going over your head? Am I throwing a 2-wall? Am I going straight outside? Those are my choices. Or as we saw earlier with Goenaga in the first match, am I throwing a drop shot?
These guys have played against each other enough times to understand just everything about their games, some of their tells, things they change up, and it's just been a great back and forth match right here. 2-1 advantage for Gaucheri. Catch secured by Douglas in the corner. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side to the outside.
Second one tonight.
Scores.
Just spot on, beautiful. It comes at you like a bullet. He throws that as well as anyone in professional Jai-Alai. Outside placement from the costado at the side wall.
And you have to get a good read. He throws it so hard and low that if you don't get a good read, the point's going to be over.
What a catch.
Catch there by Douglas. That serve was ripped. Douglas stands in there. Backhand on the numbers, pulled in by Douglas again. Rebote left side. Ball kicked up high, good catch by Douglas. Nice control there on the backhand. Rebote 2-wall, that is out. 2 points for Douglas.
He throws it fast, he throws it hard, but he's got to keep it between the lines. For anybody who's new to Jai-Alai or Battle Court here, live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton. Those lines on the ground, got to keep them inside the lines. Can't even touch the lines, as Andrew's pointed out to me numerous times. Some sports allow you to touch the line, not here in Jai-Alai.
Here's Douglas at the 9 line, lobs the backhand up. Cutting towards the side wall, Gaucheri turns the rebote. Gaucheri, that one escaped to the outside. That is out of play. We are tied up 3-3. Douglas serves.
front court judge getting a little extra workout today.
Gaucheri's footing off on that Robote too. Looked like he tripped, mistimed it, and that ball escaped straight to the outside. He opens up with a strong backhand. Douglas, forehand Robote. Right on the numbers, Gaucheri there. Powerfully turns one. Douglas has to reach back behind him. Robote left side. And a big bounce. Douglas looking for a Robote of his own. Makes a save. There's Gaucheri on the Costado. Inside placement. Douglas one-handed catch. He's got it at the 10 line. Gaucheri advancing up at the 7. The 2 wall. Thrown to score. What a shot by Gaucheri. Breaks the tie. He leads 4-3.
Phenomenal catch by Douglas, getting in there and making such a great stop. But when you're off your footing like that, it's hard to make anything offensive come out of it. Gaucheri makes a great catch here. Look at this catch by Douglas.
Wow.
If that ball gets by him, he's likely out of that point, but it's all he can do to get back to the front wall. Gaucheri steps in.
Oh, what a 2-wall.
Yeah, just a beautifully executed 2-wall by Gaucheri to score.
Yeah, didn't need to throw it that well. Didn't need to flirt with that boundary line with Douglas on the inside. Just caught him going the other way. If this is your first time, you can tell why these two had the best records in the #1 singles last season. So competitive, bunch of shots.
Tight score here.
Douglas stands in there again, makes a tough catch. There's a powerful backhand, clears the overhead screen. Forehand to Bote, low and hard. Douglas scoops it up. Douglas right to the inside. That got him. 4-4 is the score. Douglas serves.
All the matchups we have here in Battle Court, this is the one that people love the most. Douglas and Gaucheri.
Backhand just above the pad. Douglas thought about it. Plays the Robote on the backhand. Just does clear. Here's Gaucheri inside placement. That got him.
Beautiful placement by Gaucheri. Good effort by Douglas. Gaucheri's here with possible match point.
Just power to the inside. You gotta
when
keep
he's winding up like that, you have no idea which way he's throwing it.
Possible match point for Gaucheri, leading 5-4. That ball missed in the corner. That will score for the win. Point, set, and match. Gaucheri takes it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-4. First 2 matches of this season going the way of the Renegades. Picking off right where they left off last season. What a way to start off. Doubles win courtesy of Goenaga and Ben. Now a singles win from Gaucheri. 2.5 points already on this game day. Coming up next, a 4th-ranked singles matchup between Arta, the Renegades, back on this Renegades team after a season with the Devils, taking on Julin, new to this 4th-ranked group. Julin has been a 3rd-ranked player for the Warriors in each of the previous 4 seasons of Battle Court. This season, he dropped down a rank. He's going to be a tough player all these 4 compete against. And we're going to hear from our winner, Gaucheri. 8-0 last season. A big win to start off this season of singles. Looking to make it another perfect one here he is, captain of the Renegades.
All right, Coach Terry, congratulations on winning your first match of the Spring 24 season. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling great. Always, I play a lot of games against Douglas and always are so tough, good to watch. I sweat and I win.
Well, good, Terry, congratulations again on winning that match. And see what else happens tonight.
Thank you. I want to say hi to all my family that is watching and my girlfriend. Hi.
Thank you.
And up next, formally introduce the 4th ranked singles matchup here between Arta and Julian. As we said here for Julian, all 5 seasons of Battle Court with the Warriors, his first as a 4th ranked player. Arta now in his 3rd season of Battle Court, 2 of the 3. He's a 4th ranked player for the Renegades. Last season with the Devils, tough season record-wise, but we know he's improved, a little more court experience, and that should help him out here for these defending champions. See there, number 46, Arta for the Renegades. Number 16, Julian, sporting a new haircut. Maybe new hair color, that's a better way to put it.
Definitely new haircut. With 18 seconds to go, a familiar smell just came into this building.
Yes, it did.
Once upon a time in Jai-Alai, the smell of cigar smoke filled every inch of those multi-thousand square foot buildings. And I have to tell you, I know it's against the rules, but I don't mind. If I was allowed to smoke a cigar while announcing, I'd do it.
Would be nice, huh?
Got to get my agent on that, right?
We'll work that out next season. Ready to go here with our 3rd match of the game day. 4th ranked singles match. Representing the Renegades, we have number 46, Arta. And representing the Warriors, we have number 16, Julian.
Catch by Arta. Here's the backhand. He goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, low and hard by Julian. Here's Arta. Arta sends one to the overhead screen. First point goes to Julian of the Warriors. He serves. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
An expectation sky high here for Julian in this 4th ranked group in singles. Last year was a 3, went 3 and 5. Bit of a talent gap between these 3 and 4, so expect a bunch of wins here. Just 5 singles matches will complete a full season, but he could easily win all 5 of them.
Robote left side by Julian. Arta winds up with the 2-all. Julian reads it, stops it, rifles this one home to score. 2 points for Julian of the Warriors. He serves.
Look at that defensive effort by Julian. Tracking it down, that's about 5 line extended there on the outside, and just blast the forehand right back to him. Like we saw with Correa in that doubles match, Julian, predominantly right-sided player. It's a real weapon for him.
Low hard serve by Julian, taken on the backhand of Arta. Robote forehand. Arta makes the catch. Robote left side, missed by Julian. Arta is on the board with a point. He has the serve. Low hard serve by Arta. Here's the backhand by Julian. Arta winds up with the 2-all. Wow. That scores. Well thrown. We're all tied up 2 points apiece. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first player to win 2 sets wins the match.
I'd like to see Arta open it up here in singles. I mean, he knows that he's going to have to play a great match to take out Julian. Winds it up from deep in the backcourt. Nice cut on it, opening up. Just beat him to the net. That's well done.
Fault, under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Good second serve by Arta. Here's the catch and return by Julin right up the middle. Arta makes the catch. Arta goes deep. Robote left side by Julin to the inside. Scoop by Arta. A 2-0
another
again
one.
by Arta scores. Beautifully executed. That's 3 points for Arta in the orange shirt. He serves.
We haven't seen quite this display from Arta on the 2-all in his career here in Magic City. Here in Battle Court. He's had some front court experience throughout his highlight career, but he's kind of breaking that out here tonight. Working on that in the offseason. Either way, good start here for the Renegades, number 4 ranked player.
Robote forehand clears the overhead screen. Here's the Robote save by Julin. Arta winding up again. This one goes to the inside and scores 4 points for Arta of the Renegades. He has a serve.
A little bit of a dangerous spot here for Julin. You can see now he's just guessing either inside or 2-wall, not really watching Arta, watching his body and seeing where he's going to throw it. He's just going for broke. He's either going to get there or not, and so far hasn't quite guessed right.
Long drop shot. This drop shot thrown from the 8 line lands and scores. 5 points for Arta. It is possible set point.
Arta in his bag right now, throwing a Tejada from the 10 line. Got a bunch of shots, but that's a rare one.
Ballsy. We call that ballsy. There's the backhand. Good catch by Arta up high. Robote by Julin to the inside. Catch by Arta. Here's the backhand. Robote. Forehand by Julin. Arta on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Here's a backhand by Arta again. Robote forehand to the outside. That will score. Well thrown by Julin. Julin has 3 points. It is still possible set point for Arta.
That ball really opened up off the sidewall. Again, a difficult scoop coming back across the player's body to their forehand. That ball's got a lot of spin. Difficult to control even if you do scoop it up.
Here's the catch by Julin, backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand by Arta. Julin, great catch at the side wall. Going hard to the inside. Scoop by Arta. Backhand a little too high. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. Julin has 4 points. Arta with 5. Still possible set point for Arta there in the orange shirt. Julin serves.
The overhead screen played Arta last season, threw a bunch of balls up in there, and again, first mistake so far today. And full control, that ball getting away from him on the throw.
Arta to the inside. Robote coming low. Julin makes the save, a light touch. Arta gets up there. Blasted low and hard. It scores. Point and set for Arta of the Renegades, winning 6-4. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, and play our next set. So I should point out, Andrew, that after I made that cigar comment earlier, I was advised that, you know, there is no smoking in an indoor facility like ours. I mean, it's not allowed.
Well, I assume somebody was enjoying that outside and the smell
and it
came
wafted
back.
in. Yeah, I mean, if we had cigar night here, I mean, it'd be huge. Unfortunately, you know, per state rules, you can't do that. Here we are in the player's cage. Players come back here in between sets, 2 minutes between sets, 3 minutes between matches. Here's some replays from that first set.
Sorry, Stu, what a performance there by Arta, huh?
Hey, good for him. Had a rough season last season, coming out of 2023. Good to see him come back and put some points up on the board. Looks a lot more confident as well.
Yeah, we saw Arta as a 4th-ranked player for the Devils last year. Just 1 win in his 8 matches played, 1-7 record. Julin, we said 3-5 as a 3rd-ranked player. So on paper, you see the stats coming into it. Got to give the advantage to Julin, but that's why you play the match. Very difficult, you know, a lot of the expectations for this Warriors team are because they have 3 players that actually dropped down in ranking from last season. Manny was a 2, now a 3. Julian a 3, now a 4. Correa was a 4, now a 5. You figure, hey, you drop down a rank, it's got to result in, it's got to actually turn into some positive results, but you still got to go out there and play and put those points on the board. See the Warriors there right now. We got Nicholas there on the right. There Manny to his left, Julian sandwich in between them. Arta making his way back out to the court. Williams there in the back getting some stretching. You'll be seeing him a little bit later this evening. Actually, in our next match, Williams and Manny take on Joseph and Arats.
There's serve by Julian. We begin. Backhand by Arta. Here's the rebote. That rebound off the back wall, right up the middle. Arta's there, winding up. Fakes it outside, puts it inside to score. Arta of the Renegades first up on the board here in the second set. He serves.
No, it's hard on a player defensively when a guy has thrown a couple good 2-walls because you know he can go right back to it, but he's also got all that space to the inside. After a few good ones early on, Arta hasn't gone back to the 2-wall. Just dropped it inside. Julian's committed to every single one of them. So maybe has a little more thought before he makes the break on those 2-walls.
Powerful backhand by Julian, passes. Rebote, 2-all by Arta. This one read by Julian. Julian hard on the return, and it scores midcourt. Tied up 1 point apiece. Julian serves for the Warriors.
A perfect illustration, just a tough catch to control. Coming back across his body, had it lined up on the forehand, just spun out of his basket.
Here's backhand by Arta. Catch by Julian. Backhand from the 9 line. 2-all into the pad, and the pad is bad. 2 points for Julian of the Warriors. He serves.
That's a little tougher 2-all to throw. Again, off the rebote, on the move, that close to the side wall. Maybe would have been better off just dropping that one to the inside. And Julian is definitely guessing 2-all.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
He's got to get down.
Double fault. Loss of point. 2-2 is the score.
Second double fault so far on the game day.
Beautiful scoop by Arta. Here's the rebote. Rebote forehand by Julian. Scoop by Arta. Carom by Arta. Julian reads it, stops it. Powerful throw, will score. 3 points for Julian of the Warriors. He serves.
Arta showing a couple different shots here in this singles match, but the sidearm carom, the way that it's thrown and the way the ball's spinning, tends to stay more to the inside off the front wall. Julian got there in plenty of time. Good job that he was able to kill it from there. With a backhand 2-all, maybe
2-all will score. We're all tied up 3 points apiece. Arta serves.
And just caught Julian napping right there. Right into the sidewall first. Look at this. Just opens up a little bit more. Catches sidewall, front wall. Kind of like a 2-wall. Just don't really show your opponent that you're throwing it there till the last second. Couldn't react in time. Well done.
There's the backhand by Julian. Rebote left side. Julian was moving up but missed it on the forehand. Arta steps out in front with an additional point. He has 4 points. Julian with 3. Arta serves. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, Julian definitely off his game. The first opportunity to take a forehand in the air and just dropped it. Understand it was a little bit lower, but that's still a play you expect him to make.
Hurtado serve, low and hard, handled well by Julian on the left side. Robote will fall short of the front wall. 4-4 is the score. Julian will serve.
Some close matches all night, Stu. Another 4-4. Announcer's booth favorite.
Well, half of the announcer's booth anyway. That half. Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between 4 and 7.
We do like each other, folks, for the record.
Oh, very much so. Absolutely. No, I'm a big fan of Andrews. Not here, but
off property.
Here comes
He
2-all.
goes
This
for
one
it
scores
again.
for Arta. Arta has 5 points and a possible match point. Correct me if I'm wrong, O-Statistician 1, but this would be the first 2-setter if he's able to finish this off.
Yeah, this would be.
My.
And not the way that I would have thought.
No.
If you would have given me a prediction early on, I would have said Julian may need 2 sets. Here's Arta with a chance to play spoiler here on this Friday.
Excellent catch by Julian off a hard serve. Robote coming out. Arta's on it. Ball goes off the tip of Julian Sesta to score. Point and a straight set victory. Our first of the evening for Arta of the Renegades, winning 6-4, 6-4.
Three straight wins for the Renegades on this game day, including the most surprising of them all, Arta, the 4th-ranked player, knocking out Julian, making his debut in this 4th-ranked group. What a win. Renegades keep the perfect game day alive.
So the game day so far leaning heavily in the direction of the Renegades. Goenaga and Ben beating Correa and Manny, then goes Sherry beating Douglas. Both of those are 3 setters. Our last match, singles match, Arta going up against Julian, winning in straight sets. Tremendous action here on opening night for Battle Court. Spring season 2024.
What a performance there by Arta. Showing you a bunch of shots, great catching, and he knocks out Julian there in his opening singles match this season. We will hear from him. Just 1 singles win last season in 8 tries. He's got 1 win in as many attempts this season. Here he is. Number 46 of the Renegades, there's Arta.
All right, Arta, congratulations on winning your first match of the season. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Good, very good.
What did you do during the off-season to secure a win on this first match of the night?
Just practice, and more practice with my team. That was it.
Well, Arta, congratulations again on winning that match. Let's see what else happens tonight.
Thank you. Let's see. Let's go Renegades.
Coming up next.
Good job, Arta.
Moving to the 5th division doubles here, Stu. A team that I think we've seen before is in a different uniform. That'd be Williams and Manny. I believe they played together on the Cesta Cyclones, if I'm not mistaken, in the opening season when they won a championship. Back together here on the Warriors. Their opponents, Joseph and Arta. Another team we've seen here in Battle Court.
I think Karatz is already showing you what he's got planned. He's thrown, I think, 3 or 4 backhand 2-walls in the practice.
And the last time we saw Aratz on this court, it was a big upset win. He and Williams took out Ikeda and Bueno in the championship, and that was a decisive win. Renegades were able to sweep the day and hang up a 2nd banner here in the Fronton.
Reminder, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida.
And revenge game here for Williams, a member of the Renegades there in their championship last season. He was their 6th-ranked player. A swap of 6s of these 2 teams. Joseph now a Renegade, Williams now a Warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 4th match of the evening, 5th division doubles. Representing the Renegades, we have the team of Joseph and Aratz. And representing the Warriors, here's the team of Williams and Manny. There's a serve by Joseph. Fourth match has begun. Backhand to the inside there by Aratz. That one passing Manny out there for the rebote. Just lays it up to the inside. Rebote cut off in the air. Here's Aratz. Straight to the inside. That beat Manny. Second bounce will score. Joseph and Aratz on the board first. Here's Manny, opens up with the backhand to pass Aratz up there at the 7 line, turns to rebote. Will clip off the sidewall. Manny's got it. Manny goes for the 3-wall play. Aratz cuts it off in the air, knows where to be.
Manny knew how to get out of the way on that one.
Powerful backhand, that one gonna pass Joseph on the rebote. Drops it back up the middle. Here's Manny. Ooh, that caught the corner, stayed inside, and will score. Ties it up, 1-1.
Aratz definitely thought that ball was going to the outside, as would I probably. But it just kind of took a wonky bounce and stayed inside.
Backhand to the inside. Here's Aratz on the bounce, backhand. To pass, Williams now. Forehand rebote laid up. Aratz trying to take it off the sidewall, just couldn't make that catch. It's 2 straight for Williams and Manny, they lead it.
Aratz just off he makes that catch 9 times out of 10. Sometimes when you're thinking about what you're going to do with the ball, that can interfere with your completing the catch.
Forehand rebote just above the pad. Here's Aratz now up at the 9 line, shoots a 2-wall. Williams looking for it, he stops it on the outside. Back up the middle, here's Joseph now. Big backhand by Joseph, takes Manny up to the 8 line, rebote save, caught the corner. Here's Aratz now, back to the inside, low and hard. Manny stands in there at the 10. Backhand. Rebote laid up again by Joseph. Manny takes it in the air, just gonna pass with it. Both Renegades there. Aratz plays it right at Manny's feet. He scooped it up. Once again, just keeps it on the inside. Here's Manny now on the forehand. Higher and harder, right on the numbers. Aratz pulls it in. This one high off the front wall. Big bounce. Takes Aratz back to the 12. Forehand shot back inside. Here's Manny on the bounce. Straight to the outside. Joseph, no play. Aratz has got his back up. Here's Manny now with a scoop on the inside. The backhand, though, is low into the pad, and the pad is bad.
Yeah, when that ball comes into the cesta, again, this is one of the things that creates bobbling. It's coming in, spinning, it's coming in with momentum, and you're stopping that moving ball. Before you make the throw, you actually gain a little control of it. You need to gain control of it. You need to stop the ball in the cesta. Manny just did not do that there. Put the backhand in the pad.
Manny keeps that serve on the left side. Big backhand, takes Aratz out of it. Joseph coming back for the rebote. It's a 2-wall. That's going to land in. Williams with a nice catch on the outside. High and hard. Right back to Aratz, standing in the middle of the court. Rebote, that's on the wall. Williams did not turn that one. Renegades jump out ahead, lead 3-2.
Real good effort by Williams. Again, that ball was right on the sidewall. That's close to perfect placement. The more close the ball is to that sidewall, the more difficult it is to play.
High bouncing serve. Manny shoots a carom. Aratz calls him off on the outside. Going hard. Here's Manny now backing up at the 10. Just above the pad. Aratz charging. Just does get up there before the second bounce. Manny backpedals. Forehand Robote. Back to Aratz on the costado. Inside placement. Here's Williams into the backcourt. Manny calls him off. He turns the Robote. Slows it down. Here's Aratz up at the 8 line. Big backhand again. Just does clear the overhead screen. Williams all alone. Drops it back inside for Aratz. Here's Manny now. Takes it in the air. Powerful backhand. 2 pass. Forehand Robote. Big bouncer. Manny going up for it at the last second. Shoots it straight to the outside. Aratz calls him off. Joseph letting it pass. Aratz from the outside in the corner. Big bounce, trying to get it over Manny. He stops it. Manny on the cortada.
Perfectly placed. Both Manny and Aratz playing really smart highlight again. It's all about court positioning, which is how they move to the ball and then where they try to place the ball just out of reach or just at the feet of their opponents. Both doing a really good job with that. Laser-like focus.
There's that call. You heard him.
Yeah.
Call him off. Order off.
Yeah.
Such a smart throw. Contact with the sidewall. Key right there. Drop below a cesta to score. Big backhand takes Manny out of it now. Robote for Williams. Back to the inside. Aratz gets there in the air. Manny, carom. Stopped on the bounce. Here's Aratz from the outside. Low and hard. Right to Manny. He's there to scoop it up. Not a lot on that Robote, and it comes up short. Williams and Manny lead 4-3.
Again, don't often see Aratz missing those, but his footing was off before he tried to make the Robote.
Williams again, looking for that Robote up at the 6 line. This one turned to the outside. Joseph is there. Joseph, are just above the pad. That split them to score.
Great play by Joseph.
4-4 is the score. Joseph serves.
Great play by Joseph. He wasn't necessarily ready for it, but he got in a position. Let's see if we have it on the replay here. Here's a good forehand carom Robote by Williams. Joseph gets it into a cesta, holds onto it, rifles it back. Really well done.
Big backhand there by Manny. Here's Robote. Aratz on the move. Stops at the 6 line. It's a splitter. And he stops it on the forehand. High and hard. Looking for that 3-ball play. Aratz cuts it off. Manny now mid-court placement. Aratz on the bounce. Gets up there. Shoots it lower and harder. And he backs up. He scooped it up. Robote left side. Manny again. Middle of the court. Take the carom, drops it inside. Aratz has to dig out it. Tough for Robote. He does so. Big bounce takes Manny to the outside. 9 line extended. Big bounce carom. Aratz calling him off. He's there again. Manny, what a scoop front ways with the 10 line. This one, that's going to pass. Saved by Joseph. Back to the inside. Here's Manny. High and hard. Played at the 9 line. Another Robote coming out. Another Robote save back up the middle. Here's Aratz now up the 8 line. Big backhand. 3-wall play opening up. Manny reads it beautifully. Drops the Robote inside. Aratz on the 2-wall. That one kicks out of play. Five-4 advantage for the Warriors. They have a possible set point.
So Manny pulling out all the stops, trying to, but just not, I don't know if he's tired, which Manny's entitled to be tired. Again, signed his first professional contract in professional highlight 2001. So now 23 years ago. Played professionally in Mexico. 6 years before that.
Rotz rips that backhand wall-to-wall. Williams, Robote back up the middle. Rotz on the forehand at the 7 line. Lower and harder. Manny scooped it up at the 11. Tough Robote. That was above his head. Rotz just lays it up. Here's Manny with time from the outside. Shoots it low and hard. Rotz, nice play. He's able to make that catch. Rotz now. Keeps it inside. What a play by Manny. Back over the top. Here's a Rotz. 10 line. Big backhand. Right into the corner. That's on the wall. Tough Robote. Just flicked up there by Manny. Williams now getting in there. Forehand Robote of his own. Trying to get it to pass. And he does. Rotz drops it just above the pad. And Manny not gonna get there. We are tied up at 5-5. This is set point.
Been the story throughout most of the evening, except for one singles game, going 5-5, maximum number of points. Manny not able to keep the ball away from Rotz. I have to say, both Williams and Joseph doing a fantastic job of getting in there. Making some great saves. Really good to see.
And to your point, Stu, this is already Manny's second match. Played a bunch of points in that first one. Hard-fought loss. Fatigue could be a factor here at this point. Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Joseph. Second serve is good. Manny, backhand, high and hard. Rotz all the way up at the 7 line. To the inside. Manny, what a pickup on the number. Big backhand again. Rotz on the move early. Stops at the 7 line. Keeps it inside. Manny on the forehand. Tough Robote. Rotz has to dig it out in the corner. He does. Big bounce. Manny goes up at the last second. Makes the play. Outside placement. Rotz again calling him off. Rotz going hard. Back inside. Manny looking for the Robote.
Just out of reach.
It is not there.
Oh my.
Point and set. Renegades come back. Win it 6-5. 2 minutes. We'll play set number 2.
Fall down Robotes after 40. Not good for the body, but I'll tell you, no one does him better in his 40s than Manny.
Always willing to put his body on the line. That's one of his plays, that Robote save, fall down save. One of the best defensive players on this roster, and kind of open up just a little more than he could reach for.
But gotta tell you, great play there in the front court by both 6th-ranked players, by Williams and Joseph, both doing their jobs beautifully, making Robotes, getting the serves in, stop 2-all, Robote saved by Williams. Joseph and Williams both doing a tremendous job for both their teams.
And they'll have communication as well. Each 100%. Time that they were called off, stepped out of the way, let their backcourt get involved. Yeah, this is that final throw, opening up.
Just out of reach.
Yeah, right on the tip, just out of reach. Some crucial points this evening, pretty much all going the way of the Renegades so far, but 3 matches left, Stu, including this one. Still a lot of highlight to play, and if the Warriors win these final 3 doubles matches, they will still win the game day. But they're going to need some help. Flipping over here to the Renegades, you see Joseph there on the left, Rotz on the right, and Ben keeping them cool. And just about 30 seconds away from the beginning of set number 2. You see Ben there talking with Joseph, and as Stu noted, pretty solid play by both front quarters up there, 6 ranked players. Robote looked pretty good for Joseph. Catch on the outside, cut one off. Outside of that was all Rotz. Led him to a 6-5 win. Ready to begin set number 2. That will be the Warriors, Williams and Manny, with control of the serve to begin that second set.
Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court, ladies and gentlemen. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set, and the first team to win 2 sets wins the match.
There's a serve by Williams. Again, our
serve.
second set with an ace. Williams. It's his team on the board with the first point.
Look, Williams has got a lot of power there on that right side, and if you match it with the accuracy of crossing the side wall right where your opponent's trying to catch it, your serve will do well. That one did.
Rotz handles the serve. Big backhand, open it up. Robote for Williams. The save on the left side. Rotz charges, stops at the 7th line, throws a drop shot. 1-2 bounces, will score.
That was really well done by Rotz. Renegades been utilizing the drop shot very well. Goenaga doing it early. And again, Williams is fast. Just not able to get there and make the catch.
Fault under serve. Second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Here's Manny on the left side. Big backhand, open it up. Joseph all alone for the Robote. That one missed. 2-1 advantage for the Warriors. Williams and Manny serve.
That's Joseph's first miss on a Robote. He's been spot on so far. Maybe been thinking about that first miss serve. Got to shake that off and just continue playing the game.
Serve just good there. What a catch by Rotz before the second bounce. Robote left side for Williams. Opens up as a 2-all. Rotz again for the drop shot. Williams looking for it. Just does get up there. Nice control. Nice backhand. Fall down Robote 2-wall. Manny gets out there. High 3-wall play. That's going to pass Rotz.
Perfectly
Open
thrown.
up to score.
That was absolutely perfectly executed by Manny as far as passing on that 3-wall play. Front wall to the sidewall, deep in the backcourt, cuts straight out.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up for Williams.
And Williams got good power again on that right side. That one just landed over. Good communication between he and the veteran Manny in his backcourt.
Strong backhand. Out of the reach of Manny. There's Williams on the Robote. Back to the forehand of Rotz. Inside placement, Manny backing up. He scooped it up. Rotz coming back for it again. Diving save on the Robote. Williams now. Backhand from the 6th line. That's well thrown. And he runs under it. Backhand again. Just 3 walls. Rotz high off the front wall. Big bounce. Manny caught under the bridge. That one gonna score. Second point for the Renegades. They serve.
Not often that you see Manny out of place, but but Aratz plays this beautifully for the big bounce.
Over serve, second serve for Joseph.
Picada, as they say.
You know, in Manny's defense, the ball sounded like it was kind of dying off the front wall, and it really didn't. So you kind of listen out for that sound as much as you watch it. And
one of those where you want the front quarter to take the initiative there and get in there and take it in the air.
Backhand by Manny, 2-pass. Aratz looking for the rebote up at the 7 line. To the inside, what a catch, Manny crashing into the side wall. Back over the top, here's Aratz now at the 8 line. That one passes wall to wall. Williams stays with it the whole way. Aratz, though, charging again. Right back up the middle. Here's Manny. Sidearm carom missed by Joseph. That's 4 points for the Warriors, Williams and Manny.
Now, earlier we hadn't seen Manny throwing many shots. Wasn't testing Joseph to the outside. He did right there. Did it well.
Good catch by Manny, deep in the backcourt. High, hard return. Aratz up third at the 8 line, turns it high off the front wall. Big bounce, stopped on the forehand of Manny. Manny, another carom. This one stopped by Joseph. Joseph coming back to him with the carambola, but that kicks off the court, not a play.
Yeah, you got to keep that ball. You got to keep it in play.
5-2 lead for the Warriors. They have a possible set point. Over serve, second serve coming up for Williams. Low, hard one, back in the corner, Manny. Out there at the 8 line, gets the rebote. Rod splitter. Splits them up to score.
Definition of split placement. Ball hits sidewall and splits your opponents. Aratz lines it up beautifully here. Makes a beautiful catch. And then boom. Right between the two players, just out of reach of Manny.
Aratz back down the 13 line, makes the catch, high off the front wall, clears the overhead screen and passing. Williams comes back for it, puts it just above the pad. Joseph can't make the catch. We are going to a third set. That's coming your way in just 2 minutes. Warriors take it 6-3.
A third set with these particular players, I imagine, is going to be fairly interesting.
We saw last season, Williams and Aratz, 4-4 record in their 8 matches. Pretty similar team here with Joseph up in front. And for the Warriors last year, their 6-team, Joseph and Correa, just 1 win and 7 losses in their 8 matches played. So an upgrade here for the Warriors, this Williams and Manny team. And they're going to need 3 sets if they want to win this one, though.
They're in the players' cage. Players take breaks there in between sets and between matches. Got Manny taking in as much oxygen as available back there. Williams enjoying one of his custom.
Is that? I thought so.
One of his custom juices.
Douglas will be coming out again in our next match. You see him in the background there in the black jacket. Douglas and Julin taking on Gaucheri and Ben. They'll be up next after this third set. And Joseph, just that one miss on the rebote there early in set number 2. Then that throw that just got away from him. The carambola, usually not worried about throwing that one off the court, tends to keep it a little bit lower. That one kind of elevated, kicked wide. Not a typical mistake there from number 10 of the Renegades. That's Joseph. Third set just about 10 seconds away. How much does Manny have left in the tank here? This is his 6th set of the day.
We're about to find out.
He's played no fewer than 9 points in those sets. It's going to be the last one right here. See if they can pull out the win, get the Warriors their first win of the season. Here's the serve. Our third and decisive set is underway. Forehand rebote by Arats, dropped into the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Williams and Manning get the first point of our third set.
I say it's a long way to run to drop it in the pad, but
Rotz opens up, strong backhand, 2-pass. Williams alone for the rebote. Drops it, just does clear the overhead screen. Rotz from the outside, fall down rebote, save, back to Manny. Manny over the top of this forehand, Rotz with a
rare
tip
tip.
ball.
I've seen Rotz miss two. I think Mr. Rebote earlier, but again, just getting back into the swing of things, coming off of about a month and a half off, but very rarely see him tip the ball.
Right off the top of the cesspit.
Yeah.
Called over serve, second serve for Williams. Big backhand there by Rotz. Williams forehand rebote this time, keeps it on the wall. What a scoop by Rotz, backing up. Rebote left side, powerfully thrown, caught in the air by Rotz. There's the 2-walk, coming to the outside, stopped on the bounce. Here's Manny, looking for the carom with a big bounce. Joseph charging, he knocked it down. 3 straight for the Warriors.
So Rotz did call him off. Here's player yelling, boy, it means let it go, it means I got it. But sometimes when it's lined up with your cesta and you feel you got the catch, you just go for it. Tough catch for Juice, easier catch for Joseph, rather. Easier catch for Rotz, but ball tip.
Ball tipped in the corner. Manny reaching up for it. It's going to get the Renegades their first point. Our third set.
Manny with a rare tip. Went into the corner, trying to catch that ball against the back wall. You don't have a lot of room to maneuver back there.
Again with that strong backhand, Rotz on the rebote. That's on the numbers. Manny crash again, makes a catch. Rotz puts it right back to Manny. It's played deep in the backcourt. Once again, trying to pass with that forehand. Manny backing up at the 13 line. Manny now up the 11. Higher and harder. This one passing. Rotz up at the 7, looking for the rebote. Rebote save right at the feet. Manny lets it pass. Switching from left to right at the last second. He lays it up.
Rotz has got the ball in the middle of the court.
Rotz in the middle of the court to the inside. 3 walls opening up. 2-wall return. Picked off by Joseph. Here's Joseph. Low and hard. Right back to Manny. That opens up. What a save by Manny deep in the backcourt. Once again, backhand to the inside. Manny now out there. Forehand save just above the pad. Rotz from the 7 line again. Right at the feet of Manny. Lets it pass. He digs out another one. That clears the overhead screen. Arazzo up at the 3 line. The splitter splits them to score. Deficit's just 1. Joseph and Aratz serve.
Aratz really coming alive here in this third and final set. Aratz definitely coming alive here in this third set. Some great placement of the ball. We'll see what Joseph does with the serve.
On a backhand there by Manny. Aratz, will he get out there? He does. Splitter on the return. Stopped by Manny. Here's Manny, the 3-wall play. Aratz trying to get out there. He will not. Scores for the Warriors. 4-2 lead.
Almost took Art out. Art was back there in the player pit.
I think Aratz took the worst of that. Fall down save.
Art's a big guy. Good catch here on the replay.
Look at this effort, though. Aratz
Tremendous effort by Aratz. Beautiful. Look at that.
And this is what we're talking about right here. Art just kind of...
Hey, man, I need to play later.
Aratz there with the backhand. Williams again on the rebote, puts it back up the middle. Aratz has it in the air. Shoots it low and hard. Manny turns, look for that rebote, saves it up the middle. Not staying up there in the front court. High hard return this time. Manny takes it in the air. Rebote save, got away from it. Sailing up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. Williams and Manny, 5 points, a possible set, possible match point.
Warriors with a chance to put some points up on the board here. Just 1 point away from finishing this match in the third set.
It's an overserve. Second serve for Williams.
Yeah, Williams seems to know as the ball was leaving his basket that he didn't have proper control over it.
Big backhand. Caught overhead. What a play by Manny. Not going to let that one come out. Aratz committed. He's got that one. Outside placement attempt. Stopped up high by Aratz. Forehand. Side. Opening up. Dug out by Manny. What a rebote save. Here's Aratz. High and hard. 3 walls again. Manny got another rebote. This one laid up. Aratz trying to cut it off. What a scoop. Straight to the outside. Manny scooped it up. Manny, the 3-wall play, will land in and score for the win. Point, set, and match. Warriors hit the win in their first match this Battle Court season. 6-2, set number 3.
There you have it. Williams and Manny coming out on top of that match, giving the Warriors their first win of the game day. And there we have it. So, Warriors with their first victory with Williams and Manny, still able to pull out this game day. An important one coming up again, coming up in just a few minutes. Doubles featuring Sherry and Ben going up against Douglas and Julin Hard to tell which way this one's going to go. You know, both front quarters will be on fire. Both back quarters have also been on the court as well, so they're warmed up. But before we can get to this next match, let's hear from Williams and Manny of the Warriors.
All right. Williams, Manny, congratulations on winning this match. How are you feeling right now?
I feel great. I have a great partner in Manny. Everything that he told me to do, I did it and executed, and we got the win, man. It's a long season. It ain't where you start, it's how you finish, but I'm glad that we got this win.
Manny, una nueva temporada, un nuevo equipo, a new season and a new team. ¿Cómo te sientes con ese cambio de equipo?
Bueno, estoy contento. Nos estamos adaptando poco a poco al equipo.
I feel very happy. I'm adapting little by little to the new team.
Con muchas ganas. Con muchas ganas.
But with a lot of wanting to make sure this team works out. Thank you so much, guys. Again, we'll see what else happens tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Gracias.
And big win there for Williams and Manny. 5th ranked team for the Warriors, picking up their first points of the season. Game day score, 2.5 for the Renegades, 1.5 for the Warriors. And up next, should be another fun one, 2nd ranked doubles matchup. Let's introduce the teams. For the Renegades, you've seen this team before, a couple seasons now. That is Gosheri and Ben. Taking on, look at that team, Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Gosheri and Ben last season 8-4 as a 3rd-ranked team, and again the threes had to play some too, so some tough competition there and a respectable record, best in the 3rd-ranked group. Douglas and Julian, this is a new pairing, but
very interesting to see how the chemistry is between these two.
Yeah, we saw Julian, I mean, a really good backcourter when he's on, and Douglas, you know what he's capable of up there in the front court as a #1 player. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 5th match of the evening, a 2nd-ranked doubles match. Representing the Renegades, here's the team of Gosheri and Ben. And for the Warriors, here's the team of Douglas and Julian.
There's a serve, we begin. Backhand by Ben. Ball tipped. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a technical timeout while we update the scoreboard. Once again, every now and then we have these technical errors where things freeze up. And we usually have to say, call that person, but that person happens to be standing right here. And there is no one better than you want than Julie. Once again, we are updating the scoreboard. And you know what? A scoreboard just appeared on my board. Tip ball, Gosheri and Ben have the first point. Scoreboard's been updated. Ben can stop banging on the window now. We can begin. Thank you, Ben. Powerful serve by Gosheri. Here's the backhand by Julian. Gosheri deep in the backcourt to make the catch. Julian from the left side, backhand from the 10 line. Ben on the catch at the back wall. Hard throw, caught by Gosheri. Gaucheri blasts this ball into the corner where it scores. Renegades step out in front with a 2-point lead. Reminder, the scoring in Battle Court. The first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Such a good throw there by Gaucheri. Powerful forehand. Got that ball to kick up and cross the sidewall deep in the backcourt. Julian, solid backcourt in his own, and that's just a tough catch for about anybody on this court.
That ball is tipped by Gaucheri all the way back at the 10 line. That puts Douglas and Julian on the board for the Warriors with their first point. Douglas serves.
That may be just the point they needed. Simple mistake by Gaucheri. Catch to his left side. Just dropped it. A lot of expectations for this team. Nervy play so far. See if they can turn it around.
Powerful serve by Douglas crossing the side wall. Here's the rebote. Douglas has it. Keeps it inside nicely. Gaucheri winds up. Feed low to the outside, rifled and scoring. Beautifully executed by Gaucheri. That's 3 points for the orange shirts. Gaucheri and Ben. Gaucheri serves.
I mean, I couldn't see that. I don't know how you stop it. It had everything you could want. Power, placement.
That's also why you're an announcer, not a player.
Thank you. You remind me every day. Rightfully so.
Could be a judge, maybe. There's the backhand by Julian. Catch by Gaucheri. He's all the way at the 11.
Not after what we saw earlier.
Gaucheri, midcourt, backhand to the inside. Julian on the backhand. He goes deep. Here's the backhand to the inside. Douglas has it down low. Backhand from the 7 line. Gaucheri going for it up high. Hit it up high. Douglas and Julian with 2 points. Gaucheri and Ben with 3.
I mean, the catching across the board has just been a little bit shakier than we're used to seeing. I mean, we ended last season. These guys were in a rhythm. They played for months on end. Here, it's been about a 2-month layoff. Another example, dropped it in the pad.
Gaucheri made a beautiful pick on that serve. Saw Douglas coming in. Dropped it in the pad, and the pad is bad. Score is 3-3. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Trying to go for that placement touch shot after a powerful one to the outside. Just short-armed it.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Ben to the inside. Rebote coming in low. Douglas makes a save. Gaucheri takes it on the forehand. Midcourt, throwing hard to the inside. That cut back inside. Julian adjusted well. Gaucheri, backhand from the 9 line. Good catch by Julian. Backhand to the inside. Here's Ben. Ben from the 12 line. Keeps it low. Douglas has it. Backhand by Douglas. Caught by Gaucheri. Douglas calls for the rebote. Forehand rebote to pass. Rebote coming out. Gaucheri plays it inside. Big bounce. Gets by Julian and scores. 4 points for the orange shirts. Gaucheri and Ben. Gaucheri serves.
That's why we say time and time again, get that ball as close to the side wall as possible. If that's off the wall, Julian makes a comfortable catch. The fact that it's right on the wall, he committed to the forehand, and that's just a left-sided catch. All these guys are so skilled, it makes it just that much more complicated, and that could be the difference in a match like this.
Absolutely. A game of inches. If those inches happen to be close to the side wall, the trickier they are. Beautiful serve by Gaucheri, well caught by Julian. Backhand to the inside. This rebote is coming out. Douglas for the rebote. Does not pass. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri from the costado to the inside, and Julian with a beautiful catch on the sidewall at the 11 line. There's a backhand by Ben. Julian's there. Julian from the forehand. Right up the middle. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri hard to the inside. Taken on the forehand of Julian. Julian low and hard again. Scooped up by Gaucheri. Here's the backhand. catch by Gaucheri, backhand from the 9 line. Here's Julian. Robote, this one dropping. Douglas makes the catch. Powerful backhand, wall to wall. Robote kicks all the way to the 5 line. 2-all, caught by Douglas. Beautiful catch, hard throw, and he scores. 4-4 is the score. Douglas serves.
What a powerful throw by Douglas. All he could behind it.
Beautiful catch by Gaucheri.
Oh my.
He blasts the Philo outside to score. A great serve by Douglas. An even better catch and return by Gaucheri. 5 points for the orange shirts. Possible set point.
Yeah, he's thrown that Philo so effectively today.
Wow. I mean, yeah, he is. I think he threw 1 out all night. Even back in the singles, he's been dead from every court positioning that he's thrown that ball from. Robote left side. Here's the catch by Julian. Julian to the inside. Ball missed in the corner. We have it. 5-5. This is set point.
Again, all night long. Competitive matches, another 5-5. A bunch of these have gone the way of the Renegades. See if the Warriors can turn the tide here. A little momentum on their side. Douglas is as fired up as we've ever seen up there in the front court. On their way back, here it is, 5-5.
Powerful serve is over. First fault, that's an overserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. Second serve crossing the sidewall beautifully. Good catch and return by Ben. Julian on the scoop, he cannot hold on. Point and set for Gaucheri and Ben, winning the first set 6-5. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set.
What a throw by Ben to end that set, Stu. Low runner, just above the pad. Julian, a little tougher on the bounce, struggled more on the bounce, should I say, compared to making those catches in the air. And he got him right there, 5-5. Now this pairing, Gaucheri and Ben, typically seen them as a third-ranked team. This is the first season where they're playing together as a 2, so some tougher competition, but you got Gaucheri up there in the front. Ben continues to improve each and every season, and in the backcourt, he's a pretty good compliment. What a throw right there, just tipped by Gaucheri, trying to take it off the sidewall in the air. I mean, this one, the Philo again, Costado, outside placement, that's the Philo. Costado, shoulder level throw, left side of the player's body, just straight to the outside. Use that sidewall for shots, but the Philo, you just throw it straight outside. And Julian's second match already today. Lost his singles to Arta, straight set loss. We're going to pick up his first win, this time in doubles.
When Julian got back from the Basque Country with his hair that particular color, I did start referring to him as a Bond villain.
He does have that look, doesn't he?
That Bond villain look, exactly. Just put him in the right set of clothes with the deadpan eyes, and communication between he and Douglas has been spot on. That's really good to see. We're kind of curious to see how that was going to work. It's working out well so far. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Douglas will have the serve for the Warriors.
I mean, really more catching than anything else for this Warriors team. And that's going to come with reps and time on this court and experience. Just got to get back into this season. First game day of 15. It'll be 15 full game days per team. Spring 24. There's a serve.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. O'Sherry was going for that one, tipped it off the serve. First point of the second set goes to Douglas and Julin.
Yeah, I think he was committed from when Douglas started his service motion. That serve was perfectly on the wall. Really difficult catch. Just going to let that one go back to Ben and continue the rally from there. Didn't need it.
This ball in and out of the cesta of Ben off a hard serve by Douglas. 2 points for the Warriors. Douglas and Julin. Douglas serves. Ball tipped by Ben in the backcourt. 3 points for Douglas and Julin. Douglas serves. Can't say that Douglas is doing anything particular. I mean, they're good serves, but Ben's handled worse than this.
Absolutely.
Ben with the catch. Here's the backhand. Catch by Julin back against the wall. Forehand to the inside. Here's Gauchetti. Drop shot. 2 players there. Douglas has it. Douglas puts it back. Little confusion as to who was going to get that ball, and the Warriors come up with the point. 4 points for Douglas and Julin. Douglas serves.
Yeah, the way Gauchetti was moving looked like he was maybe going to cut it off. Ben a little late to react to it, but that's still a catch he has to make. He's moving a little bit quickly. Ciarta telling him, hey, just settle down, settle back into this match. He was really solid in set number 1, played well in his first match. He has to lock back in.
Backhand by Ben to the inside. Robote. Douglas trying a 2-wall play. Here's a catch by Gauchetti. What a catch by Julin. Ben, fine catch on the forehand. That ball is on the wall. Tough play. There will be no shutout. Gauchetti and Ben have a point. Gauchetti serves.
And we said it last year, say it every year. Times those ones that are floating on the sidewall as difficult as the ones that are thrown 1,000 miles per hour. Just floating on the wall. Everything has to be lined up perfectly. At that speed, just tipped by Douglas.
Beautiful catch by Julin off a hard serve by Gauchetti. Gauchetti with a fine scoop. Backhand. Blasted and caught by Julin. Robote. Julin advances, makes it in the air. Hard throw to the inside. Gauchetti is there. Backhand 2-all is scooped up by Douglas. Blasted back, and Gauchetti with a beautiful catch. Ball escapes from Gauchetti.
And escaped maybe right into the throat of Douglas there. Yeah, you could tell there. I think that one escaped right into the chest, throat. Say upper body there for Douglas. Can't feel good. Now take another look right here. I mean, this escaped, and yeah, this had to go right into Douglas right here. Oh, just
that ball absolutely touched him and changed directions. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. It was a graze, but
you don't want to get grazed with this. I mean, you don't want this ball touching you in any capacity.
Douglas just had a screen right there. But
reaction.
Yeah, it looked like it hit him in the head.
Yeah. Even Gauchetti, the concern, just never want to see that happen.
Score is 5-1. We will now continue.
Fortunately, everybody's good. 5-1. Possible set point.
Ben on the catch. Here's the backhand. Julin, forehand, low and hard. Ben with the catch behind the 12 line. Julin's there again. Here's the backhand. Gauchetti, backhand from the 9 line. Julin overhead. Hard throw, scooped up almost. Point and set to Douglas and Julin. They take that set 6-1. We will move on to a third and decisive set in just 2 minutes.
Third set coming up again, Stu. Had to play decisive 11-point in set number 1, going the way of the Renegades. Warriors came right back, taking 6 of 7 in set 2, spotted 2 points early on with those 2 aces.
The night of 3 setters.
All but that one singles match between Julian and Arta so far.
Douglas seems like obviously seems like he's okay. He has been drilled with the ball before. Actually, just coming off of literally 2 weeks ago, cleared to play. Full speed. You'll see it here. Robote's coming out. Again, you can't stop and catch the Robote. Ball has to be in one fluid motion. But you got to have control over it while it does it. That ball escapes and comes right across the throat. We have our first attempted assassination of 2024.
Hey, is he telling him, just...
I'll tell you, you hate to see it. You hate to see it in players. Hate to see it amongst the players.
We got a third set, Stu. Big third set.
I don't know if I can handle it.
If the Renegades win this set, they will lock up the game day. If the Warriors win it, means that everything will come down to that final match. Third division doubles, that will be Goenaga and Arta, team we've seen before for these Renegades a couple seasons ago, against Correa and Nicholas. First time we're going to be seeing Nicholas here on the game day. Renegades will have the serve here to begin our third and decisive set. LB Gaucheri, the front court, handling those serving responsibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our third and final set of this match. First team to 6 points will win the match. Gaucheri serves. Good hard serve by Gaucheri. Here's the catch and return by Julian. Gaucheri from the 9 line. That ball dropping, caught by Julian. Julian hard to the inside. Good catch and return by Ben. Here's Douglas. Douglas from the backhand, takes a little off of it. Douglas stops it, up at the 4 line. Had something coming. Dropped it on the backswing. First point, the third decisive set going to Gaucheri and Ben of the Renegades. Gaucheri serves.
So on the windup, when you miss it like that, is that a matter of moving into your shot potentially too quickly? Or is she move into the shot too slow? Because that's the second time that's happened to Douglas today. Is he moving quickly, or is he just not moving fast enough?
My opinion, moving too quickly.
Okay, that's what it looked like to me, just kind of quick into it, but...
What a catch by Julian off that serve. That's just my opinion on that, though. It's, you want to move to each ball deliberately in your court positioning. Julian reads that well, steps back in, low and hard. Gaucheri will take it in the air. Back to the inside, right on the wall. Tough one. What a save by Julian, and it scores. 1-1 in the third set. Douglas serves.
There's such thing as committing too hard for a ball. Gaucheri, really no chance for him to get to that one in the air. Just made a more difficult scoop with each step he took forward. Ultimately missed it.
Here's a catch by Ben, backhand. Robote by Douglas, high to the front wall, big bounce. Ben brings it down on the right side. Douglas steps up, backhand from the 6 line, low and hard. Ben will let it pass. Robote coming in low. Douglas cuts it off, backhand. He keeps it inside. Ben's there, beautiful catch at the 11 line. Robote forehand save is up, and away. That hit the overhead screen. 2 points for the orange shirts. Gaucheri and Ben. Gaucheri serves.
tough position there for the Warriors. I love the effort by Julian, but low percentage play to keep that one and extend the rally.
What a catch by Douglas. Blasted inside, and it scores. What a play. 2-2, Douglas serves. First to 6, wins the match.
All Douglas right there. Standing in there to cut off a serve like that.
Call it what it is. Ballsy. That is a very bold choice. Very bold choice. That serve's coming in 1,000 miles an hour. You're willing to step in front of it? Here's a catch by Ben. Backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Julian's there. Forehand by Julian. Ben with the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Douglas makes the catch. Backhand from the 8. Gaucheri calls for Robote. Rifles it inside. Julian on the forehand. Low and hard from the right side. Julian moves up to make the catch. Low and hard on the return. Catch by Gaucheri. That clips, caught by Julian. Julian to the inside, coming in hard, and Ben is there. Catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Gaucheri calls for it. 2-all is out.
Wow.
3 points for Douglas and Julian. Douglas serves.
I'm used to seeing Gaucheri so undisciplined. I mean, that is a tough 2-all deep in the backcourt. Player of his caliber likes to extend these rallies a little bit more. Been more aggressive today. Worked out for him in the singles, not so much here in this doubles.
Good catch. Nice return by Ben. Caught on the forehand of Julian. Julian low and hard to the inside, coming to the corner, and Ben is there. Beautifully caught. Julian on the left side. Backhand from the 10. Catch by Julian. Hard throw. Julian again, beautiful catch. Hard backhand to the inside. Gaucheri winding up. Back to the inside he goes in. Julian takes it on the forehand. Outside placement is outside of play. We are all tied up. 3 points apiece. Gaucheri serves.
And Julian a little over-aggressive right there. These rallies have been going in favor of the Warriors. Gaucheri's been the one that's been a little eager to kill the point. Now Julian just throws one a couple feet wide. Gift right back to the Renegades after the Warriors seemingly had control of this set.
Beautiful catch by Julian off a hard serve by Gaucheri. Floater coming in, Robote popping out. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas is there. Backhand. Ben on the catch. Backhand by Ben. Douglas forehand Robote to pass. Robote left side by Gaucheri. Right to the inside and Julian is there. Low hard throw. Tipped off the scoop attempt by Gaucheri. 4 points for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
Again, scooping up in front of your backcourt when it's Gaucheri and Ben, you maybe say a go for it, but Ben's been catching those all night long.
Here's a catch by Julian, backhand to the inside. Ben on the backhand. Julian keeps this one on the forehand. Right side from the 10 line to the inside, picked up by Gaucheri. Difficult Robote save by Douglas. Gaucheri has it, he winds up, rifles it inside. It is tipped in the backcourt. 4-4 is the score. Gaucheri serves.
And the best offense is when Gaucheri gets it on the costado and just whips it as hard as he can right back to Julian. Douglas is locked in. Julian's made some good catches, but those are tough to handle consistently coming from that left side of Gaucheri.
What a catch by Julian. There's a catch by Julian. Julian low and hard, straight to the backcourt. Ben is unable to make the catch. Ladies and gentlemen, it is possible match point for Douglas and Julian of the Warriors.
Just spinning out of the basket right there for Ben. Crucial point. Warriors can keep the game day going.
Low runner to the inside. Julian makes the catch. Hard throw. Osheri makes the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand by Douglas passes. Ben lets it come out. Robote save for the big bounce. Brought down by Julian. Julian from the forehand sends it right up the middle. Osheri has it. Whips it. Caught by Julian. Julian low and hard to Ben, who makes the catch at the 13 line. Catch by Julian. Backhand from the 10. Robote save. Osheri has it on the forehand. Rifles it low end hard, and it goes off the tip of Julian Sesto. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the maximum number of allowable points. That is 5-5. This is match point.
No better time to turn around luck on these 5-5s than right here, Stu. Warriors struggled all night. Osheri and Ben got the first one in set number 1. Close out the match right here. Decisive 11-point.
What a catch by Julian. Here's the backhand. Catch by Ben. Douglas on the left side. Backhand thrown. Power play. Robote coming out. Osheri looks for the Robote. Rifles it midcourt. Split placement. Douglas reads the Robote well. Puts it inside. Osheri picks it out of the air. Here's the catch by Julian. Julian power play. Osheri deep in the cesta. Hard to the backcourt. And it scores. My, oh my, what a match. Tremendous point played by all 4 players. The win goes to Osheri and Ben of the Renegades, winning it 6-5 in the third set.
Yeah, again, just to clarify, that escaped out of Julian's cesta right into Ben. So what happened in the first set from Osheri's cesta to Douglas, they had the match on the same type of throw. Renegades, though, they win it 6-5 in that third and decisive set. Win the game day. Boy, all day long, 6-5 or 6-5. So 1, 2, 9 sets so far tonight.
There you have your DraftKings scoreboard showing the first points of the season. Robote Renegades out ahead with 5. The Warriors with 1.5, but that is really not reflective of the play that we've seen on the court, just the way those points have wound up. Warriors have played really well today. Arta played out of his mind, take that in straight sets and singles.
And again, just the first game day of the season, so a long way to go. 15 full game days of 6 matches will make up a full season for all these teams. We're going to hear from our winners, Osheri and Ben. Here they are.
Osheri, Ben, congratulations on winning that match. How are you guys feeling right now?
Feeling real good. More points on the board. You know, defending champs came and did what we needed to do.
Yeah, happy. It was a difficult match. With Ben, I play a lot of games. We have a good relation in the court, and we play good. That second set was a little bit like that, but...
Ben, tell me, on that last point, you got hit by the ball, you won the match. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? How does it feel to get hit by the highlight ball?
Well, I've been hit before, but I knew that one was going to be kind of bad because I thought Julian was going to catch it in the air. And when he let it go, I'm like, I don't think he's going to get this. And I saw the escape happen, I just couldn't move. But I'm straight. I've been hit by a lot worse, so I'm good.
Well, Well, again, guys, congratulations for winning that match. Let's see what else happens.
All right.
Up next, Stu, highly anticipated third-ranked doubles matchup for the Warriors. It's a team of Correa and Nicholas, and the Renegades. It's Goenaga and Arta. Have some experience playing together. Goenaga and Arta, they were the second-ranked team for the Renegades a couple seasons ago. 1-7 overall, or 1-9. I think there was 10 matches played that season. New team here, Correa and Nicholas. They have some practice experience together. One of the best backcourters on the roster in Nicholas, paired up with Correa. We know what weapons he has. See if he breaks them out right here. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Jai-Alai League is proud to support local charitable causes in our community throughout the Battle Court season. The Renegades are playing on behalf of the Udonis Haslam Foundation, which aims to address the socioeconomic and mental health issues that plague the inner cities. The Warriors are playing on behalf of the Humane Society of Greater Miami, which is dedicated to placing every dog and cat in care into a loving home. There's a serve by Goenaga. We begin. Ball tipped by Nicholas. That point will go to the Renegades. Goenaga and Arta. That ball tipped by Goenaga there on the inside. Warriors tie it up, 1-1.
We are in final match for opening day here at Battle Court, Magic City Jai-Alai.
Big backhand by Arta, 2-pass, Nicholas out of the way. Here's Correa on the rebote with a big bounce. Goenaga unable to get there. Here's Arta charging from the backcourt. Right back on the inside, here's Nicholas. Rebote left side by Goenaga. Nicholas going up for it, nice control, there's the backhand. To the backhand, dropping low. Nicholas steps up there at the 11 line. Arta that one on the numbers. He pulls it in. Forehand now for Nicholas. Keeps this one low and hard on the bounce. Arta reaching back on the inside. Hard return back to Nicholas. Nicholas just does get up there over the 9 line. Backhand right to Arta. Nicholas backed up beyond a 13, high off the front wall, trying to drop it between the Renegades. Arta steps up. Powerful backhand to pass now. Gray on the rebote, Goenaga, forehand, Karam. Stopped on the outside, Correa winds it up. Powerful throw, caught by Goenaga, back up the middle. Here's Nicholas, that ate him up, comes away with it. Arta the backhand, 2-wall. That one is too wide, that is out of play. Correa and Nicholas get their second point. They serve.
There's a lot going on during that point. All over the court. Excellent court positioning by the players. Some really good catches, some solid throws.
Hard backhand by Arta into the corner. Here's Nicholas. Big left side. Arta again at the 12 line. All to wall with this backhand. Correa getting involved. Just lays it up from the forehand. Goenaga on the costado. It's a 2-wall. That's too wide. That is out of play. 3 points for Correa and Nicholas. Arta just does get to that serve. Big backhand follows. 3-wall play. Correa stays with it. He's got it back over the top. Be a tough Robote. Arta from the backcourt. He's got it.
Correa worked hard to keep that Robote on the right side. Good idea.
Goanaga up at the 7 line. Backhand the low runner. Stopped by Nicholas. Arta lobs this one up. Nicholas runs around it to keep it on the left side. High hard backhand. Here's Robote. Rebound off the back wall. Played just above the pad. Nicholas advances. One backhand right to Arta. Nicholas now on the forehand, reaching up overhead. Just does clear the overhead screen. This one going to open up to the outside. Goanaga stays with it. Strong backhand, just out of reach. Robote left side, back up the middle. Nicholas reaching up high. Here's the backhand. Higher and harder, Arta able to pass. Correa on the Robote, just above the pad. Goanaga on the bounce. With a long drop shot, Correa charging on the forehand, gets up there, looking for the 3-wall play. Arta steps in, cut it off. Robote left side, inside placement, stopped up overhead. Arta now on the bounce. 10 line, big backhand. Ryan Robote to the outside. Goanaga's got the space, opens up for the carom. Nicholas charging, he gets out there. Nicholas now goes back to the outside. Arta on the bounce. What a rally here. Scoop attempt missed. Robote's not there. Goanaga and Arta. Their second point and the serve.
What a beautiful read by Nicholas, chasing down that 2-wall beautifully. That was absolutely gorgeous. But talk about Arta getting back in there and getting back in there well. Very nicely done. Arta's really played well.
Backhand to the inside. Here's Arta up at the 11 line. Here's Nicholas now from deep in the backcourt. Lobs this one up. Tough catch overhead now. Here's Arta from the 11 line. Nicholas not going to let him pass. Backcourters trading throws here. Arta with another one. On the left side, higher and harder. Here's Nicholas. Now unable to pass. Goanaga, forehand Robote, dropped inside, scooped up by the 11 line. Goanaga cut it off up at the front court. Not going to get that one to pass. Nicholas has it up overhead. Drops between them again. Robote left side. Goanaga makes a save. Here's Nicholas, backhand. Up to high and hard, right into the corner. Here's Nicholas. Powerful return of his own. Tough scoop there on the wall. That ball is missed. We are tied up, 3-3. Goanaga and Arta still serving.
Placement of that ball near the side wall, really well done.
That backhand got away from Goanaga. That's in the overhead screen and not a play. Gray Nicholas lead, 4-3.
Yeah, trying to get that ball to the back wall, get it in deep.
Arta, the long drop shot. Correa gets up there. Nice control. Here's the backhand. Arta ranging back. He's got it overhead. This one to the outside. That's going to land in and score. Correa and Nicholas have 5 points. They have a possible set point.
So Correa going for it. Laid it out there. Don't know that he was wanting to flirt with the outer boundary quite that much, but landed in, and Arta knew it.
Arta takes a serve up high on the right side. Powerful forehand, cut off overhead. Here's Nicholas. Rote left side. Nicholas on the hop, takes it in up at the 9 line. Backhand, here's Arta. Arta just launches this one wall to wall. Correa on the rebote, outside
Beautiful.
placement. Scores for the set.
Beautifully executed by Correa. Has a forehand outside placement off the rebote, just perfectly executed by Correa to win that set.
6-3, Warriors take it. 2 minutes, we'll play set number 2. Correa taking advantage of Goenaga's aggressive play style. I mean, he was looking to cut those off on the inside. Correa said, I'll throw this straight outside. Scored a couple times.
Very much so.
Such a weapon, that right side for Correa. And you don't have to throw every ball 1,000 miles per hour. You don't have to break the glass. Sometimes placement over power, and that's a perfect illustration. Dropped it outside.
A lot of P's there, Andrew.
Yeah, that
placement over power, perfect illustration. I like that. We love alliteration here in the Battle Court announcers booth. We ought to remind you that if you're enjoying and you happen to be watching for the first time, we're going to be here every Friday at 7 p.m. now through May 31st, also on Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. That's the Battle Court schedule for spring 2024.
Boy, that thing is pumping, Stu. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know what you were saying, but I was focused on the
spot
flow.
treatment going on in the players' cage?
Yeah, I am.
Well, I think if you ask nicely, and I believe you're a fair tipper, he may hook you up. Set the microphone down, go over and have a look. Just
Andrew will be on camera. He'll be back in a second. Yeah, we'll have to
about 30
we'll
seconds.
We'll give you a report on Monday.
We have thankfully now have about 20 seconds to go before we begin set 2. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And another team haven't played together in Battle Court, but expectations very high. Correa and Nicholas delivering in that opening set. And a couple misses, uncharacteristic misses by Nicholas as well. And he gets back to his form where he left off in 2023. Be a really tough team. Set number 2, ready to go. Renegades have the serve. There's a serve. Second set. It's underway.
It's caught beautifully by Nicholas right off the wall.
Runner to the inside. Caught here by Nicholas. Nicholas the backhand. Clears the overhead screen and passing. Brander Bote sticks inside. Here's Nicholas on the bounce. Backhand. Cut off by Goenaga. Tough catch there by Arta. Right on the wall. Backhand. Deep into the backcourt. Here's Nicholas. Goenaga up at the 9 line, big backhand. Correa up at the 4 line, turns it low and hard. Goenaga there to scoop it up. The 2 wall is too wide.
Goenaga had been spot on earlier in the evening with these 2 walls, especially with those lethal drop shots, but not as of late.
The traditional Costado 2 wall has really not been working for him. He's been releasing them a little bit higher. Almost like half the height of the front wall, which you don't really want on those 2 walls. Gives your opponent a little more time to react. Here's Arta on the inside. Big backhand. Not going to get past Nicholas. Leaping grab. Backed up to the glass. Arta on the hop. Backhand at the 10 line. Going to be a tough scoop. Correa's got to come back for it. He lays it up. That's not going to reach the front wall. First point for the Renegades. We are tied up 1-1.
Once again, the first team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. We're all tied up at 1 point apiece here in the second set. The final match of the evening.
Robote left side, comes shooting off the back wall, dropped at the feet of Nicholas. Nice pick up there at the 11. Backhand by Arta. Arta to the inside, Nicholas backs up at the 13. This one just out of reach, going on back pedals. And Robote, back to Nicholas. Arta at the 10 line, big backhand. This one cutting inside, Correa just lays it up. Goenaga on the bounce, takes it in, goes for the drop shot. That one dropped to the pad. Pad is bad. 2-1 advantage for the Warriors. Arta from the outside, puts it back to Nicholas there at the 11. Arta lines it up, backhand, higher and harder. Just does clear. Here's Nicholas on the outside, forehand, shoots it back inside. What a scoop that time by Arta. Nicholas again, that one takes him outside, takes out the Robote, this one with a big bounce. Knocked down by Arta. 3-1 advantage for the Warriors.
Arta's come out beautifully so far. Again, he played great in singles. His catching's been spot on. That's one of his first misses. Nicholas, not that aggressive style of play that we were seeing in 2020, late 2023, especially when he was substituting for Inaki, but decidedly good communication between he and Correa, no question about that.
Well, under serve. Second serve coming up for Correa. Backhand inside, caught overhead. Here's Nicholas, shoots the forehand, or kick off the sidewall. Arta stays with it. That one just out of reach, Goenaga now on the move. Robote sticks inside, Nicholas now up at the 10. Oh, running backhand, stopped in the air, here's Arta. High and hard, this one passing Correa. The 6 line, turn to the outside, that clears. Goenaga's got it on the back end.
Tough catch.
Ball kicked up high, Nicholas, hard backhand. Here's the Robote now, big bounce. Dropped inside, Nicholas runs under. Arta again, high and hard, a little too hard. That's in the overhead screen and out of play. 4-1 lead for the Warriors. Arta runs around the serve, keeps it on the left side, delivers a powerful backhand. Correa, Robote, forehand, stopped overhead, here's Arta. Another Robote, played up at the 5 line, that one laid up, just out of reach of Goenaga. Pick up there by Arta again. Nicholas now, just beyond the 12 line. Here's Arta, same spot, higher and harder. Nicholas not going to let that pass. What a catch in the corner, foot on the wall. Slows it down with the forehand. Big bounce. Nicholas reaches up high. There's a big forehand. Clears the overhead screen. 3-wall play. Goenaga missed the Robote. 5 points for Correa Nicholas. They have a possible set and a possible match point. Goenaga cuts off the serve, the drop shot. Not going to get the second bounce. Correa's up there.
Correa's saying not another one.
Robote left side for Nicholas. Turn to the outside. Goenaga's got it on the forehand. Inside placement. Nicholas diving. Robote save. It's out of the way. Here's Arta on the forehand. Right back to Nicholas on the inside, rather. Arta leaping grab. Left a little early. Still made the play. Nicholas low running backhand on the numbers. Here's Goenaga. Backhand. Cut off by Nicholas again. This one. Out low and hard. Goenaga leaping grab up at the 9 line. Nicholas slows it down. Arta keeps it on the left side. Powerful return. This one out of reach. Correa on the move. Robote dropped inside, cut off. Here's Goenaga. Nicholas now at the 13 line. Keeps it inside for Arta. Nicholas again, backhand. Play overhead. Here's Goenaga. Right on the numbers. Nicholas steps up. There at the 8, backhand, just out of reach of both Warriors. Correa coming back for it, drops it inside, Goenaga. Costado, fake the outside, put it up the middle. Nicholas on the 2-wall, that one opens up and scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Correa and Nicholas take it in straight sets, winning 6-3, 6-1. The Renegades still win the game day. Make sure to stay tuned for the post-game show that's coming your way momentarily.
What is Battle Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Joe Sherry up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Joe Sherry picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
Right, another
one.
one. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Joe Sherry, 2-wall return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point,
win.
set, and match.
Point, set, and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A Battle Court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player, and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Battle Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Battle Court Jai-Alai.
Hey everybody, welcome into the Battle Court post-game show, opening night edition. Good to be back here with Stu. Robote Renegades win the opening game day 5-3. Let's cut to some of those highlights right away and recap we saw right behind us. Starting off with our first match here, that was Goenaga and Ben. taking on Correa and Manning.
And Goenaga aggressive with the kill shot, specifically drop shot to the inside. Correa here had a beautiful catch. If he was able to put more of those together, the outcome of that first match might have been different. Just was not able to. Goenaga was spot on throughout that first match. It went 3 sets, but Goenaga's catching was spot on, and his placement was excellent. This is the second of what I believe was 4 or 5 drop shots. Almost all of them work well. That would finish off that first match in favor of Goenaga and Ben, giving the Robote Renegades their first point. That got us to Douglas and Gaucheri, a match we always look forward to seeing. Also like to see players with chin straps, because that keeps that helmet on and makes sure that everybody stays safe and no one trips on the helmet. But Douglas still played well, just not quite as well as Gaucheri, because Gaucheri was doing that all evening long. The Philo, the kill shot from the left side, was just giving Douglas fits. Douglas played very well. Very nice 2-all, but Gaucheri just came out and dominated. But again, it had to go 3 sets. And if anybody's going to play 3 sets, you want to see Douglas and Gaucheri out there for 3 sets. Gaucheri doing a little better job than Douglas in terms of throwing the ball where his opponent wasn't. Douglas having a difficult time getting to him. Gaucheri's catching was just spot on.
It really was. Up the wall, down with the ball. Spectacular play by both players in this one. Here now in set number 2. Look at that Robote save.
Just a beautiful save. Great catch by Douglas.
Knows what to do. Just out of reach.
Such a hard-fought match. Point by point, set by set. Just beautifully played by these 2 top players. Always fun to watch the 2 of them play.
Wow. Philo there, straight to the outside off the Robote. Inside placement now. I mean, that is so much court to cover. And Douglas with
catch
one
by
hand
Douglas,
just does.
That's just spot on, gorgeous.
Look at this serve, and Douglas
just
backing
perfect.
up.
What's a perfect serve? It's exactly the case. It hits inside the box. It crosses the sidewall right in front of your face, and it just makes for an impossible catch. Gaucheri takes it out in 3 sets.
And then this one, Arta against Julian, 4th-ranked singles match. Julian moving down a ranking. Thought that he was going to come in and maybe just run through this group. Arta had different plans.
Have to say this was the surprise of the evening for me. Arta looked like a completely different player than he looked like at the end of 2023. He was having a difficult time making catches, having a difficult time landing shots. None of that was the case tonight, and he finished this in 2 sets.
I mean, you're going to see just a rare miss. I mean, tough catch for him to make. And not many highlights there for Julian in this one. I mean, just got outplayed from the jump, and Arta just seemingly took him out of his own game and never got comfortable.
100%.
Here, a backhand 2-all. I mean, literally caught napping. He's moving inside. That ball's moving to the outside. And then, I mean, look at these 2-alls. I mean, they're all good, better than the next, scoring. Of course, that match ending in straight sets in favor of Arta, 6-4, 6-4. And this was another thriller, Stu. Joseph in a rounds for the Renegades against Williams and Manning of the Warriors.
Was very impressed by the play overall of Williams and Joseph. Again, both 6th-ranked players. So never know what quite to expect. But they were on the Robotes. They were on catches like that. Again, split placement can go either way. It's one of the reasons why it's called split placement. And Rotz was just lacking that dominance that we've seen in other matches.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we saw him in the championship when he played with Williams against Ikeda and Bono, he was everywhere. Just tough to replicate that day in and day out. But to your point, not really doing much with these when he got it up in the front court. Rare example right there, just split him up, but bunch of opportunities, wasn't able to cash in on a high percentage of them. See here, straight to the outside. Manny scooped it up. That high 3-wall, get it over his head. Point's pretty much over.
Good effort by Joseph to try to get there, but that was another 3-setter going in favor of the Warriors, giving them a much-needed win to keep them in the game day. And at that point, there was still potentially enough points on the board for them to pick up the game day.
Yes, there was. That was a big win. A little momentum maybe going on the side of the Warriors, but Sherry and Ben against Douglas and Julian coming out next. Again, I mean, common theme of the day, a great match. Hotly contested back and forth, going 3 sets.
I think you said it. That hotly contested is right. The truth of the matter is that this was probably the most exciting match of the day, just as far as sheer highlight play on the court. Both Douglas and Goshari were spot on. Was curious to see how Douglas and Julian were going to play together as a team. And the truth of the matter is that the Warriors have nothing to worry about with them as a team. Their communication was excellent, and Douglas did an excellent job of moving both Goshari and Ben around. Ben gave up in the second set, a couple misses.
Yeah.
There we have that attempted assassination of Douglas by Goshari. A tough one.
Yeah,
but fortunately, just grazed. So that ball, that off the rebote, you don't have a lot of control. Look at the way Douglas came back and just snagged that serve, rifled it inside. It looked for a little while like the Warriors had an opportunity to come out on top of this.
And Douglas, I mean, he's standing in there on all these serves, and they're coming in hot. And another look at that one. Ben unable to scoop it up. Douglas showed you a lot of good stuff today, even in a losing effort in both of these matches. Going to be a good player for these Warriors. And goes Sherry, rifles it back inside, crossing low, just missed by Julian. What do you do? I mean, tough to play defense from there.
Absolutely. Great catch.
5-5.
Great catch by Goshari. Powering it back to Julian. Julian hung in there, but he just kept taking incoming. That ball came out and hit Ben. Ben, I don't know. Douglas got hit in the throat. Ben, I think that hit his little toe. I'm not sure. I think that's where the contact was. Ben was all over the floor.
Sherry fired up. And Ben, winners. That second-ranked doubles matchup. That secured the game day win for the Renegades, but the Warriors, there were some points on the board.
Outside placement there for Correa. Landed well.
Yeah, perfect placement. And that one, a little more purposeful, straight to the outside. That's the one we're talking about. Just so well thrown. Goanaga not expecting it at all.
Nicholas, maybe not as sharp as we saw him at the end of last year, but still playing very, very well. But last year, I mean, he was just...
I mean, Nicholas in perfect form doesn't miss a ball.
Yeah, exactly. In the front court or the back court. Goanaga, not the same Goanaga in this match as he was in the first match. Some of the shots that he tried to play did not land. Beautiful 2-all here, executed by Nicholas. And that would finish things off for the game day.
Yes, in favor of the Renegades, again, winning the game day 5-3 here on their opening night of the Spring 24 Battle Court season, our 5th season. We've been playing Battle Court here. Andrew Bleckman and Stu Nyman join you back on camera.
Has it really been 5 seasons?
Yeah, this is our 5th season now. Hard to believe.
Really?
Yeah. 4 banners up there just behind us. Renegades have 2 of them. Cyclones took the opening one. We also have one up there by the Chargers.
You've aged. Yeah. Mostly around the eyes, but you've definitely aged.
And right here, too. We do have some standings. I mean, not much here in the standings. Just 5 points for the Renegades, 3 for the Warriors. You'll see that reflected up there as well. 120 possible points per team this season. You see those 2 up at the top, the ones that played today.
I see, if you haven't been paying attention, I see another team up there, too.
You do see another team. That team at the bottom, the Fireballs, they will be making their debut on Monday. Before we get to that, Stu, and run through that slate, got a player of the day to discuss today. Couple of standout performances, but who are we going to go with on opening night?
It absolutely came down to, and because we were discussing it off air, it was whether or not it was going to be Gocherry or Arta. If Arta would have won that last game, he would have had 2 wins, and he would have won that singles in straight sets, which would have been a huge turnaround for Arta. But Gocherry was the dominant player of the day, and first day of the season, so Gocherry is your player of the day.
Yeah, had a couple minutes to speak to Gocherry, the captain of the Renegades. Hear what he had to say. Hey everybody, we are here with our player of the day for opening night, Gocherry of the Renegades. Just have to ask you, how does it feel to be back out there competing here and now in this 5th season of Battle Court?
Good. Very happy. We have a team win, 5-3, I think. I feel good on the court. They were my first 2 matches against Douglas. That he's a great opponent. And happy for the win.
Yeah. What's the toughest thing to do in coming back after a 2-month layoff to get back and compete?
I don't know. Everything, because the opponent is difficult too, and you have to give your 100% and to win. And I don't know.
Lastly, I just got to ask you, what are your expectations for the team this season coming off a championship last year?
We are the actual champions, no? So we have to defend that.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Go Sherry. Big win to start off your season. And that was Go Sherry, captain of the Renegades, our player of the day, 2-0, picking up right where he left off in 2023. Stu, you talked about that new team, the Fireballs. They will make their debut on Monday. That will be against the Chargers. In order, the matches that will be played: Inaki against Zuleika. A couple new names in here, so don't be alarmed by that. We got Hernandez and Cabrera for the Fireballs, taking on El Barba and Benny. Then Ferranda and Amigarena against Iturbide and Ubia. Cabrera against Bradley in singles. Then Jedin Hernandez against El Barba and Ubia. And Inaki and Amigarena against Zuleika and Benny will close out the day. That'll be our game day on Monday. For now, schedule: Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Monday and Tuesday, 5 p.m. Eastern start. Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern start. There will be a couple Sundays sprinkled in there.
Thrown in there.
So we'll let you know about that probably next week or so in those days, but that will be the 18th of February, the 25th of February, and the 3rd of March. That will be around 3:30 Eastern start times. It's been great to be back with you guys.
Super.
Excited for this 5th season of Battle Court here in the spring of 2024. He's Stu Nyman. I'm Andrew Bleckman. We'll see you Monday at 5 p.m.
Bye.
Do you have any serving rituals?
Yeah, I have a lot of them.
Today we're comparing the tennis ball to the highlight ball.
Just like that effortless look, but it's really a lot of effort.
5 facts about Battle Court Highlight you didn't know.
The ball averages a speed of 150 miles an hour, and the world record is 190 miles an hour.
Hi, my name is Anderson, and I cracked this glass.
I love y'all boys!